And we're back. An entire year straight, motherfuckers. 50, it's supposed to be 52 weeks. We did 54 episodes and we suck in math, so we'll just figure that out later. It's been a year, Brian. A whole year straight of doing this every Friday night.
A fucking year of seeing your ugly mug through a screen every single Friday. You know, we've had, I mean, what a year it's been, man. We've had some fucking phenomenal acts. We had
a pandemic.
All through a pandemic, right? We don't need to mention
lost several family members, but doesn't matter because Attack dropped that single.
We weren't even caring about the family members to begin with. I mean, and the acts that we've had hip-hop artists, metal artists, pop artists. I mean, you throw in a Predator or two, and we've
felons.
I was going to say, throw in a Predator or two, and we've had the fucking whole spectrum of guests you can possibly have on a radio podcast. It's fucking great. And think we're just getting started.
The way the scene's going, we're not ruling out bringing on any other Predators.
We'll have more. We'll have more, no doubt.
I mean, we'll find out after the fact, unfortunately. But, you know, you can only vet someone so well.
You know, you only can, and sometimes it's selective vetting at best. But you know what? When they do come out as Predators, we will be here to roast them and give you the expose, because we even did that, folks. Yes, we even had an expose on someone in this year. It's been a crazy fucking year. We officially hit 1 year old. Who's ready? I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever's to come, man. I feel like the freshmen...
Look at Jordan, man. Look at that support. Congrats on the first year. Thank you for the great interviews. Looking forward to seeing what this year will bring. Well, it's going to bring more madness and turds. Lots of turds.
Lots of turds.
You know, we tried really hard to bring a good guest last year, so we're just not going to do that this year. It's just going to be straight, boring TikTokers with only 2,000 followers. So gear up, everyone. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
And unfortunately, it's TikTok people, so I'm already not going to know who 98% of them are because I'm not on TikTok, but you know how it is.
Should I be worried that no one's joined us yet and I've sent out mass invites to over 30 people?
For anybody wondering, we're doing basically a free-for-all here. We're going to have some of our favorite, best guests that we've had in the past rejoin us on the show to tell us how their year has been. Has it been good? Has it been bad? What's it like been living through a global pandemic? Are you ready for the next one? I thought we were bringing them on
to kiss their ass for doing our show.
I mean,
we're not kissing ass? Okay.
I mean, we do that vicariously. I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm accused of in the YouTube comments all the time, so I gotta stay true to my character, you know?
I mean,
hunt down Predators and kiss ass.
If we're not kissing ass, what are we doing, man? Are we trying?
I don't know. Should I screenshot more rude comments for Attack and bring Wetzel on?
Sure. Is Wetzel? I mean, I heard he was supposed to join us. Last text I heard he was gonna. He's finishing up the final touches on the new Attack song that was supposed to be released 2 months ago, and you know we're still waiting on it. So that's fine.
Look. A lot of people give them shit on the internet because I know you're supposed to grow with your sound, but that was just not the single I want. This band isn't anything without Caleb or fucking Johnny. And it's like, oh, okay, hold on, like. Really? Because the same person saying that was, isn't it only like 2 members who came in later? No, both the Andrews were there from the fucking beginning. Go read a goddamn Bible or something. I think it's in Corinthians. It's like Austin leaves Attack and Nick joins, and it's just like crazy. Yo, shouts to Dominator456. I hate to see one of the best podcasts out. Congrats, fellas. Thank you. It's very nice.
Man, you know, let's take a second to acknowledge. Let's take a second to do not misgender.
Oh
crowd.
Shit!
Do not misgender. Shit. Oh, look who it is!
Literally just talking about this guy.
We just got done talking shit, and here you are. Your ears must be ringing.
Hey, can you get in the picture?
Oh man, are you in the
I got a picture.
Marshals?
Unfortunately, I wish you did.
I can barely hear you guys. I don't have my headphones with me. I'm standing on the patio of a bar right now, several vodka sodas deep. And then I got a notification on my phone that said, hey, it's 11 p.m. Some dickhead named Matt was like, hey, you should come on this stream and talk about how you're the favorite guest ever of all time in the whole universe.
That's what
Literally
I said.
Your guys' favorite guest, the best number one guest ever.
It was a mass copy and paste
and here I am.
Sent to everyone.
Mass copy and paste, Wetzel.
I'm so glad you're here. We actually don't have any rude tweets for you to read this time, but and he probably can't hear us. I think he's sticking his speakers to his ear right now, trying to hear us.
That's correct.
He's lighting a cigarette. Oh, I thought he was lighting a cigarette.
Yes,
no, I'm listening. I'm listening to what you guys are saying. So this is going to look a little stupid, but let's be honest here. This show is pretty stupid.
We're stupid. It's what we do. It's not as stupid as the interviews that Wetzel gave me like 15 years ago, but
That's arguable.
Those will see the light of day behind a giant paywall.
Do you still have them? Be real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Only one video interview of you guys was lost because I didn't film it myself. Somebody else did, and then they broke up with my friend, and I never saw them again. But
good help is hard to find. It really is. It's a tragedy.
When you're standing out front of Chain Reaction and being very misogynistic towards women, yelling at them to hold the camera straight, yeah, it's hard to find help. I should have been a lot nicer.
Oh, I see. So it's your fault. It's my mistake.
fault.
I didn't realize that I was taking the side of an abuser.
I mean, shame on you for not knowing it was my fault. Yeah, it was definitely my fault. I was chain smoking cigarettes, and I think I was on
Shame on me. I should have known.
So while we have you here, we've been making up stories for the past 2 weeks about what your next single's gonna be and what the album's gonna be, and we're pretty much just blatantly lying because all through the DMs I sent you, you didn't really tell me anything. But give us some better lies about this next single you've been hyping up for. Brian, how long has it been since their last single? 72 months.
Sure it's been 5 months. Yeah, I think it's been 5 months. But that's
there's
okay.
like walking toddlers that are like older than the last time you put out a single.
Is the bar you're at called
All right,
Great Clips?
This is what I can tell you. I can tell you that man, I don't know how to recover from that burn. That was a sick burn, Matt. I gotta hand it to you. The kind of nonsense that it's about to descend upon. Hold on, can I do? Oh, okay. So I'm just vertical. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, I was trying to improve the quality of my answer.
Are you on a Kyocera flip phone?
The amount of nonsense that we're gonna drop onto the whole fucking metalcore scene is ideally going to be unparalleled. So that's the first thing. I can't really give you a whole lot of details to spoil it, but what I can tell you is you could calculate the amount of time before this happens in hours if you would like.
That could be 1, 12, 24, 36, 72.
You can literally calculate eternity in hours, Wetzel. You're not really you're not really giving us much.
That's great.
That's true. Okay, so I'll tell you, it is going to be after this weekend.
Okay.
It will be this coming week. All right, so I posted on the Facebook today. Got a little warm-up post just to thank everybody, which is genuine. This is not part of anything. It's just to let people know that very, very soon we are going to be unleashing something new and special, but also the sentiment that we appreciate, everyone paying attention and caring and whatever. We collected a lot of really interesting information over the last cycle, and that's what ended up folding into our decision-making process for what we're going to do next. And I know that's kind of cryptic right now, but when you see what happens, you're going to find this answer incredibly funny. I mean, I know that you guys will. I don't know if anybody else is going to think it's funny, but you two definitely are going to think it's funny.
You heard it here first, folks. Next week, Attack on Tuesday is dropping their new single, Blues Clues. So go stream that shit immediately.
You're pretty close.
I mean, I know the theming here. You guys aren't Chiodo, so I know your song titles are like, Stickly. What other Nickelodeon canceled show can we do? Was all that taken? Roundhouse?
Oh.
Let's bring back Pete and Pete.
I was just gonna say, is it the superhero from Pete and Pete?
Oh,
listen, we don't support any Dan Schneider shows. I'm just gonna go out and say that right now. Dan Schneider is not in any way, shape, or form somebody that we will ever fucking deal. Oh, get the foot out of there! That's disgusting. Oh my god.
You said Dan
My
Schneider.
girlfriend's over here shaking her face in disgust. I can't believe that you've done that.
You said Dan Schneider, and I just had to get the little toesies out there.
No, it's so disgusting. I mean, it's not funny, really. I mean, it's truly just disgusting.
Didn't go to the
but
market,
we laugh
FYE.
because we use comedy as a way to mask our pain.
And alcohol.
Well, yeah, and an endless procession of vodka sodas. Or Matt, you drink rum, right?
I'm a big Zima guy. Big into Zima and diet
Zima.
mild.
Last time I feel like you had a handle of Captain Morgan or something sitting behind you back there. Is that? Yeah, here it is. Fish it out.
Probably got Crown Royale.
Oh, Crown. Okay, my mistake.
Yeah,
sorry, I drink real whiskey, like a man, Tennessee whiskey and bourbon,
Excuse me.
sir. Actually, I'll be honest with you. I drink Japanese whiskey and bourbon also. There's a nice Nika from the barrel, which is very tasty. It's an extremely interesting take on the American bourbons.
Andrew
would
Wetzel,
drink
the
that,
whiskey.
but
I guess it's a whiskey, actually.
I don't
know what I'm
drink
talking
whiskey
about.
from
I just
conservative
know that people
states.
recommended me stuff, and I tasted it, and I thought it was great. And now I'm using it as a way to prepare to appear like I know more than I do, which I don't, because I am extremely full of shit.
This pretentious whiskey sniffer.
I was just gonna say, Wetzel, the fucking whiskey connoisseur over here, has entered the podcast. Fuck Attack. We're gonna hear about Whiskey, which is his fucking
It's his
whiskey.
new podcast that is rating and reviewing whiskeys exclusively from Japan.
Whiskey and no-go.
Exclusively. You guys are gonna have to come on my stream when I start doing it next week and join in on the fucking chaos. That's gonna be the next move here.
Oh man,
are you
I'm looking
doing?
forward to it.
You're having it. You've got a show. What is this about?
Oh yeah, I mean, I decided that it's time for me to join the Twitch and Facebook, streaming community.
So you're copying us.
And
Hey.
I like playing games and stuff, and I like talking about music and riffing and doing a bunch of bullshit, and I love attention. I mean, let's be completely honest here. Let's just say it for what it is.
Let me tell you where you're going to do great, Wetzel. This is where you're going to do fantastic. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to create a Chatterbait account, and I need you to create an OnlyFans account. That's where you're really
Okay,
gonna
so
make your money.
I don't want to give away too much, but talk of starting an OnlyFans account that is not pornographic in any way, shape, or form has entered the conversation.
Never mind, not
It will be
interested.
extremely
100%.
funny,
Not
but
interested.
it is definitely, it's on the table as ideas. I'm just going to put that out there. Just take that how you will.
So you're starting an OnlyFans. There's no nudity, so I'm not gonna get a Whiting Wetzel sandwich. Why do I
Listen.
even care?
If you
I'm
do
sorry.
it-
I'm sorry. You won't be able to subscribe to that, but there are other things that could be put on an OnlyFans that would be extremely
Absolutely.
entertaining. Also, it's OnlyFans, so the meme in and of itself is complete just by participating.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like, really, if you just give us a nude crab breakdown, like if you just give us the crab stance in the nude, that'd be worth whatever the subscription price is.
Can we
so.
can we spread more lies? If he's jumping on OnlyFans, then I'm gonna say, coming in 2 weeks, you're gonna have the Attack Bad Baby collab. Yeah, you heard it here first. They're collabing with Daniel Bregoli. They're gonna do a music video completely in the nude, and she's gonna crab it out hard. She's 18 now, fellas, so you can creep as much as you want.
You're gonna do the
I
move.
don't know if I
that's
can be a part of that.
You're gonna do the
No.
move that's like the pile driver. It's like the crab breakdown, but you just piled your wiener in her.
Oh, wow. Oh, Barry McCockiner. Yeah, I met that guy once. Anyways, here's a fan submitted question. Congrats on the 1 year. I hate the scene in Wets. What's your favorite type of pizza?
Uh-oh.
Anything
What's going
with
on here?
crab on it.
Uh-oh. Sorry, I lost connection real quickly. I saw something about what's my
Pizza.
favorite kind of pizza. Did you guys read that?
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of pizza?
No, that
I don't
was-
know.
that was
I
the
like the
other
deluxe. I'm a veggie person. I mean, obviously, I like the standbys, the pepperoni, sausage, but I also like throwing hot peppers, banana peppers. Get some onions in there, maybe some mushrooms.
What's your
Whatever
stance
you
with-
want. I'm not really a pizza snob by any means.
Just
It's a little
with-
cold here, so my hand's shaking. So I apologize for the slightly shaky video. But I like pizza.
I thought that
period.
was your. I thought that
Pizza's
was your
great.
drunk tremors. I thought
Yeah,
it was
that's
your
just-
drunk tremors making you
Hey,
shake.
when,
I
he,
thought
when,
that's
he,
what that
when
was.
they get all that big metalcore money, they're gonna move to California, and you'll never have to shake again. Until the crack sets
That
in.
absolutely will never happen. I will never move to California. However, there's been discussion of Las Vegas, possibly Arizona.
Oh yeah, because
I could
that's
do
so
that.
much better. Yeah, go ahead, get the
Well,
Chinese
what-
heads
why
on
not-
your neck and get a chest piece and just sell the fuck out. You might as oh god.
Is it? Hey, are you
Get a
not?
Camaro, get a V6 Camaro, fucking neck tats. I'm gonna go all the way, dude. It's gonna be
Get a
sick.
neck tat,
I
but
was
get
just
a
gonna
neck
say-
beard and then shave the beard to reveal the tat.
Are you not gonna move to California because you'll immediately look like everybody else in California, or what? Are you afraid of blending in too much?
It's because
No,
they
I'm gonna
love
be completely
Wendy's.
honest with you. My main decisions as far as like moving states and stuff has more to do with the state's policies towards businesses.
Fair.
Valid. Okay, that
That's
was
a
a little
valid
too
point.
smart for me. I can't really make a joke about that. You fucked me on that one.
No, here's the joke.
I mean,
here's the joke. Here's
what
the
the
joke.
hell?
Our business is going down the shitter, so.
What is going on here? Oh, now it's sideways. Okay, here we go. I mean, you could make a joke about it if you wanted, but the reality is,
I already did.
your boy spent some time building businesses. I mean, that's what I do. I'm not successful at it by any means, but it's more of a passion project of mine where I basically.
I mean, didn't you go on
it's
tour
like
with
being a
Hinder
crypto
once?
investor. You just pretend like you know what you're talking about, and you just lose money nonstop. I mean, I just bought Dogecoin today. Basically, what I'm
Poser.
telling you is things aren't going well. I mean, I'm not doing well. I need help, and that help is currently next to me in this bar in the form of vodka sodas.
And that's where your fucking second single is, people.
You know it's Hey guys, we've delayed the second single of Attack Attack's return because he's too busy investing in Dogecoin on the rise. So he's clearly gone.
Brian, you know how
we had to delay release of a second single because we made a gamble on Dogecoin to help pay for the rest of the recording, and well, let's just say it's not exactly going super well.
Oh, what are you talking about, sir?
Gaining 12 cents a minute.
Let's go. 35
Brian, remember
cents.
how we used to ask everyone if they liked Del Taco and Whataburger? I remember distinctly asking these Ohio motherfuckers about that. And you know what they replied? Wendy's, because it's Ohio. Yeah, I was disappointed too. Dave Thomas is rolling over in his grave right now. He's rolling over
I've
in his grave.
isolated the problem. I'm trying to connect to Wi-Fi. That doesn't work. That's why my... Okay. So, no. Del Taco is definitely a staple. Whataburger, like, I love Whataburger, but let's be completely honest here. I'm an In-N-Out fan all the way through. I know it can be kind of polarizing, but realistically speaking, I think the quality of food at In-N-Out is exceptional, especially for fast food. And the only thing we have like that out here in the Midwest is like Five Guys is the only thing that's even kind of close, but it has more to do with the fact that it's more of a burger than most fast food places. That's the real thing.
Don't you have a bunch of Culvers out in Ohio? Because that's always struck me as like the fat people burger place.
We do, and they're pretty good too. But I mean, I don't know. It's nothing like In-N-Out, and I mean, Del Taco, same thing. Like I'd take Del Taco over Taco Bell 10 days a week, no problem.
Yeah, of course.
Del Taco is my U.S. embassy whenever I go somewhere that I don't like. Like if I'm in Kingman, Arizona, and I'm like, oh, I don't like this place, I feel safe at the Del Taco. Arizona.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. What? Your fucking embassy? I mean, look, I'm not
capital.
You're right. Like I agree with you. However, I don't know.
Made him speechless.
And not only did we make him speechless, we made him go back to his flip phone because now he's vertical again.
Wow.
Listen, you need to calm down. I literally fucking disabled the like screen turn feature, and somehow it still does it. I don't know why.
Let's go, Padres, baby.
Austin Visser from The Undertaking. How are you, my friend?
Oh, good. How are you guys doing?
I'm splendid. We're joined by maybe you've heard of this guy before. I don't know. His band used to matter. Wetzel from Attack Attack. They used to do that auto-tune stuff.
What's up, dude?
Wetzel hates me.
Yeah, that's correct, I guess, for the most part. Jesus, what a fucking stellar review. What an excellent explanation of what we do. That's amazing. I really love this show. I love coming on here. I love taking time out of my day to indulge you fucking dickheads and to just give you times that you can harass me and insult me. Like I love it. And believe it or not, I'm actually not being sarcastic, despite the fact that my tone indicates completely otherwise.
I've always taken your sarcasm as like the closest thing I'll get to a compliment from you. So either way, I'm good.
I don't know what's worse. A 2021 Wetzel that's like old and educated and like knows what he's talking about, or 16-year-old Wetzel that was annoying as shit, acted like he knew what he was talking about, and
I think he was 18.
Whatever.
He was
I was probably 18 or 19.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the only legal one I could flirt with that night.
Fair.
Whoa!
Oh shit.
Well, I couldn't with Johnny. I think he was like 16 that day.
Everyone was like 11. Whiting's like a year younger than me, so he would have been 17 or 18. I would have been 18 or 19, whatever.
Austin, could you imagine being in a band and trying to tour nationally and being a punk ass teenager like that?
I probably could, because you think you can take over the world at that point.
Yeah. So, Wetzel, this might be interesting to you, but Austin is a part of this band called The Undertaking, and they've just been killing it over the last couple of years. A rather new band.
They actually dropped a second single like yesterday. Can you imagine that? A second single, Wetzel.
A second fucking single, Wetzel. Have you ever heard of that? I don't know.
Damn, The Undertaking, that's sick. I love your guys' monster car. That's probably my favorite part of your entire act. The Undertaker, right? That's like you sponsor that monster car.
Wow,
we've been talking about
smart
sponsoring
ass.
a NASCAR recently, and that could be kind of interesting. But Maybe you should think about sponsoring a monster car. Maybe get Macho Man Randy Savage out there involved in the mix. I mean, they could do a lot for your brand, to be completely honest with you.
That's our gimmick, man. I come out of a coffin right before our set and stuff. Yeah, we're a tribute band.
See, what did I tell you? I told you the Undertaker shit at the beginning of your shows was going to be the shit, and now you got Wetzel. You got Wetzel endorsing it, so you're good.
You called it, man.
It's the obvious move. I mean, we're being honest here. That's the obvious next step for things.
Yep.
Well, I came prepared. I got my Padres jersey on. I got my Pokemon cards ready to go. So what do we want to talk about here?
Let's go.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's well, listen, I don't want
I just brought
to
weed to the party.
I don't want to like get in the way of any of this going on here. So I'm going to go back to the bar and I'm going to drink alcohol like a fucking
Wetzel,
adult instead of trading Pokemon cards or whatever you guys do.
Cheers,
so,
baby. We love you.
But seriously, though, I got to roll. That's not a dig. The Undertaking, that's cool. I like that shit. It's very badass. I do enjoy all of you guys. I hope that you have a excellent show. And I'm sorry that I forgot my headphones and I got to fucking put my phone to my ear like a boner trying to listen to you guys talk and then respond. It's just, I feel like I'm just a burden to the show right now. So, but anyway, love you guys. Love your show. Talk to you all later. Good evening.
Love you, bye.
Wow. All right, a lot more orderly, guys. We apologize.
Wow, what a smart-ass son of a bitch. He didn't even hear the ing when I said Undertaking.
Oh, yeah, I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. He repeated it.
Yeah.
He said the Undertaking. Yeah, he was good. He knew. He was also drunk outside of a Great Clips, so we all know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, we're rubbing it in his face that you guys dropped a second single because they dropped a single like a year and a half ago, and everyone's still waiting on their second single. We're also
I didn't want to
here by
correct you
Jordan
guys.
Modro.
It was technically our third single, but you guys don't care either. So
no, we do.
Well,
listen,
if I said third, it would have fucked up the joke.
I know exactly. So I allowed you this error. It's fine.
I didn't even get your album title right the last time, bro. So like, I'm very illiterate.
I'm pretty sure I called you Mike last time we were on the show. So.
That's perfect.
Mike.
My mom still calls me.
Yo,
Mike.
your name is Mike from now on, bro.
It's cool. I think I can
Mike
still
and
cancel
Brandon
the
from
pre-order.
iHateTheScene.
Hey, Jordan, Brandon, and Jordan, are you coming to us live from a fucking black hole? What are you doing right now? Where are you? Why is it so dark?
I'm on some intergalactic shit.
Are you wearing a Saints shirt?
Yeah.
Wow. So you're not even repping a team from your city.
You should have just wore a black
Evan's
fucking
team.
shirt, bro. It looks so crazy. You should have just wore fucking all black, and it would just
Are you
have
a
your
Pirates
face.
fan, Jordan?
Yeah, I was gonna say I see the Padres shit. Our ex pitcher threw a no hitter for you guys.
I know. Sorry about that.
I'm not sorry, man.
Okay.
I bet he's stoked to get the fuck out of Pittsburgh.
Well,
Play with real superstars like Machado and Tatis. Yeah.
That was a sick thing too, because he's from San Diego, so that was like a homecoming type thing, and it was first no hitter we've ever had in like 8,000 games, first in our history and stuff. So it was pretty dope. But I'm wearing this because last time I was on the show, Mike over there said that he forgets that we have a baseball team. So
I'm not the only one.
It's true. It's true.
If it
You
wasn't
guys
for
also
the,
have one of the most beautiful ballparks in America.
I was gonna say,
And
if
no
it
one
wasn't for
knows
the-
it.
I was gonna
Nobody
say, if it's
knows
not,
it.
if it's
Nobody
not for that
knows it.
ballpark, nobody would even know you had a team. So
Hey,
I know,
it's
it's
the same
true.
for the Pirates, though. Real talk.
Yeah, the Pirates have a shit stadium.
Our stadium is incredible. What are you talking about?
No.
Are we talking about the same? Are you talking about the same ballpark? Yo, he lost his.
Oh my God, that was so awesome! How did he disconnect that hard? Yo, his like whole table fell over.
Yo,
I've never seen that happen where he disconnects and it's just a logo.
we gonna get Brian back. Go to more important issues. How the fuck do you not think PNC Park is the best ball? Do you see the skyline out of the? Do you know what ballpark I'm talking about?
Yeah, that ugly one in Pittsburgh next to that other ugly one that's sponsored by ketchup.
I'm sorry. Wait, who's your baseball team? Oh, so you live by Houston. Don't tell me you're a Stros fan.
I'm not from Texas. I just reside here. I hate Texas teams, bro. San Francisco Giants, Las Vegas Raiders, Golden
you
State
guys have a great
Warriors.
ballpark.
And then with MLS, I don't care.
I mean,
I'd rather watch German soccer than MLS.
I'm disappointed that you're a Giants fan, but it's fine.
Hey, I stuck with him through the bad shit, and I cried back in 02 when we lost the World Series to the stupid ass Angels.
Oh, he's back.
Okay, so check this out.
Yeah.
I thought a ghost was in my room, bro.
Thought
I
you
was
died.
like, what the fuck happened? My camera went whoop off the fucking table and literally nothing. I was like, what the fuck? And it just flew off the table. My dog was under the table and it walked out from underneath the table and took my camera with it. But for a second, I was like, what the fuck just happened? Because I just watched my camera go this way. I was like, holy shit.
You can't use your dog as an excuse.
No, it was. It was out there. It's right there.
365 days of hating the scene and a ghost show up was just like, hell yeah, let's party, bro.
Fucking I am Ghost over here. It's like, you haven't talked about us ever.
Oh my god, yo, we so can. Let's bring back Long Beach hardcore.
Shark people wear shark clothes. Just remember that. Just remember
Oh,
that.
my
Shark
God.
people wear shark clothes was an actual line I Am Ghost used in one of their songs. Shark people wear shark clothes. What does that even mean? I don't understand it, but they said it and it was
I
awesome.
think the line's pretty self-explanatory, to be
Right.
honest.
I mean, I know obviously Jordan.
Shark
but,
people wear shark clothes.
I don't think anyone has a friend
like
named
a shark.
Lazarus either, so having our friend Lazarus
My
sleeps.
friend Lazarus. I mean, maybe if it was
Yeah,
like
that's-
1600.
Speaking of
I don't know what's going on.
That sounds
right
like a very Roman Empire name, Lazarus.
Speaking of random goth bands that didn't really get far, remember the Rasmus?
now. Wow, how dare you? How fucking dare you?
I just remember the dude's nose.
It was
He had
great.
that Youngblood nose.
Oh, fuck Youngblood.
Yeah, shouts to Youngblood, you're terrible. I told him he was terrible, and he tweeted it out, so shouts to him. That was cool.
All right, so here's my question for you guys. This is
Oh,
1
God.
year. So you started this thing during quarantine because you guys were home a bunch, and you're like, "Yo, let's start a podcast."
That is a great question, Austin, and I'm glad you've asked that, because I was going to get into the 45-minute oral history of the podcast anyways. so
Okay,
now
I gotta
can
go.
just
Later, guys.
commence.
See ya.
Yes.
Long story short, this podcast was actually originated in 2008.
Yeah.
But, you know, life happens. You know, chicks leave, bands break up. Brian kicks you out of his band twice. Your chick cheats on you with your friend and fucks some dude in your bed, and you have to leave California.
And the entire 18 Visions roster.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, she fucked the entire band 18 Vision. Shouts to them. I heard they're making a comeback in her mouth. But
And whatnot.
we started in 2008, and I think we went unconsecutively. We went like 23 episodes. They were really popular, maybe even more popular than anything we've done lately. But there wasn't consistency. We had no game plan. I was young. I was dumb. Eventually, I hated Brian, and he was X'd out of the plans altogether. And
It was MySpace
It died.
days. So what we would do is we would record the interviews and then we'd put them in our music playlist. So you could go and listen to the music playlist and listen to the interviews. And then occasionally we'd get like a fucking an early release of a song, or we'd get a drop, and it would be cool. And
This,
I mean,
100,000
like-
friends on MySpace.
yeah,
this
back in
sounds
the
like
day, bro.
revisionist history because you guys are trying to say that you guys were podcasters before podcasters were a thing.
For real.
Well,
for real.
that's the thing. I was legitimately the first scene-style podcast, and now there's a ton out there, and I can't recapture any of the fame that we once
Yeah,
had.
we met in 2016 from you doing an interview.
Boom. Yeah, I interviewed Danger Kids. and
I
you were standing
literally
there.
wandered into another band's interview and was like, "Hey, what's up?
Oh,
Y'all
heck
trying to
yeah.
hang?" And nobody thought it was a good idea to be like, "Hey, we're doing an interview. Why don't you fuck off for a little bit?"
Yeah, you had the weed, so we weren't going to tell you that.
No, congrats, guys. It's
didn't
a
even
big
think
deal.
I
I
had
mean, I'm
weed.
stoked for you guys. It's cool.
Thank
Hey,
you.
we're
I appreciate
we're
that.
just glad that young bands like you guys want to come on the show. You know, we're excited that you guys are willing to
The
talk
band
about
is
the
young, not
industry.
you necessarily.
Talk about, I mean, no, you're old as dirt, just like we are, but you know, the fact that you're making it work makes you young. You know what? You could tell me you were 23 and I'd believe it, just because you're in a band killing it.
33, boys.
No, I know.
Let's go.
We discovered this. What's your birthday? We didn't talk about this. What's your actual date of birth?
May 17, 1987.
Coming up, dude. Okay,
wow,
coming up.
wow,
We're gonna have to
hey.
know that.
Yeah.
We're 87 babies
34.
too. We're
Oh,
yeah, us
best
too.
year. Let's go.
Yeah.
Crack
yeah,
babies,
yeah.
bro.
For sure. Oh, I for sure had meth in my system when I was born. For sure.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Sorry
I've
about
met your
that.
dad. I've met your dad before. So
Yeah,
Wetzel
at Best Buy when I wanted to fight him or what?
every time I take a left turn on Monterey. No, Wetzel messaged me back and said, "LOL, fuck."
That sixth vodka soda. What soda is he drinking with vodka? Because is it tonic? It has to be like
I assume soda
water.
water.
Yeah, it's got to be because there's no good soda that mixes with vodka at all. I've tried them.
I don't like vodka very much.
I've tried
like,
Coke.
I only think
I used to drink vodka.
Cranberry, vodka.
I used to
Red
drink
Bull.
vodka
Sprite.
over ice. I used to drink
Vodka
vodka
Sprite.
over ice like it was fucking water, dude. And I don't know how because I smell
gross.
vodka. I smell vodka now, and I'm like, this is the grossest shit I've ever smelled.
Bitter Rose is here. She wants to know what she missed. We made fun of Attack, and Wetzel was here for a little bit. He's already gone.
Attack was here. That was it.
Yo, check this out. I've never been to Del Taco or Whataburger, but hopefully next year when I go to WrestleMania in Texas, I'll hit them up.
Go to Whataburger and steal the order number slips.
You won't.
That's
you
a
won't
Texas thing.
get-
They're preventing that now, and they think they're laminating them so people don't steal the plastic ones.
Let me
that's awesome.
let this be known.
Thanks,
you're not
Jordan.
Gonna get, you're not gonna get Del Taco in Texas. I apologize, but it's not gonna happen. There's no more Del
yeah,
Tacos
I
in
can't
Texas.
find any. There used
Yeah,
to
there's
be.
no more. There used to be one in San Antonio, and it closed like 3 years ago. But there's no more Del Tacos.
There
in
was
Texas.
one in San Antonio and San Marcos. Oh, look at this.
What
crazy
are you
bastard.
serious, bro?
Why? There's no. You don't
Hey.
even live here.
I
I used
know.
to do this on tour when I'd go to
Stop, bro.
God.
That's so. That's like okay. We got Pokemon cards and fucking
the.
Whataburger
You
numbers.
got me.
Whataburger
When there's a
numbers. Okay.
shootout in Texas, that's how they mark all the slugs with Whataburger order numbers. True story.
You guys realize that I have to go to bat now for In-N-Out and tell y'all that Whataburger is
No,
garbage.
hey, In-N-Out's
No,
the way.
In-N-Out.
Yeah, In-N-Out's number one. Oh fuck, boot him, boot him. The first boot, yep, get him out of here.
Donkey dick?
Yep,
Donkey
get him out. He got
dick.
booted. He got booted, bro. No, fuck that. In-N-Out
Look.
and Del Taco are the bee's knees, bro.
Let's
we get
face
it.
facts. If you're going through Whataburger, it could be like 8 o'clock at night. If you're getting an ice water, it's going to take 30 to 40 minutes
Yes!
to drive through. But
Yes,
if
and
you're going
listen.
to In-N-Out, you could feed the entire country of South Korea. And it'll only take you like 5 minutes to get through the line. And they're going to ask you, are you eating this in your car? And you say, how am I eating this in the car? I'm feeding the whole fucking country of South Korea, you dumb son of a bitch.
Listen,
I love it.
first of all, that's not accurate. Del Taco in the desert took forever, and you know it because we've waited in those lines.
Del Taco, maybe. But Whataburger?
I mean, In-N-Out.
forever, and
In-N-Out. No.
In-N-Out
I mean,
doesn't.
In-N-Out.
No.
Yes, it does. The
No, 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 no.
Monterey.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes,
if you
because the
drive
joke
through,
is
it would've
it's
went
not
quick.
In-N-Out.
We went inside and we were assholes and we were clapping. You know those motherfuckers skipped us. Because every time they would announce someone's number, you know,
This is true.
22, 23-year-old me and Brian
We'd
would
start clapping.
Woo!
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
number 23. Let's
And
go.
the entire restaurant caught on, and they would start clapping, and it would just become a thing. And so,
Yeah, we're not
But
cool.
Now,
yes.
if you're talking about expediency through the drive-through, I don't care whatever your politics are with Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A has that dialed because they in
yeah.
the rain. Have you seen that they're in their little pods
Yep.
and stuff?
They have
man?
the little umbrellas. Yep. The hat
I
umbrellas.
love it.
Yep. Chick-fil-A, despite being severely homophobic and slightly racist, is fucking top notch. Top notch.
yeah,
I eat it.
despite
I
the
eat
They
it all
could
the
thing.
time.
just be inclusive.
If
and,
they
you
could
know,
just fucking get with diversity and inclusion, they would be good to go. They'd be a
I wanna
21st
open
century
up-
company.
I want to open up my own franchise of Chick-fil-A's, okay? We're going to be open on Sundays. We're going to change
Yep.
the colors to blue and gold. And
I've seen this.
we're going to be inclusive as fuck. I mean, we're only going to hire gay people and transsexuals, okay?
Yep.
And we're going to call it Chick-fil Gay.
Yep. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A.
It's a Freudian thing too, though, because you only want Chick-fil-A on Sunday.
True.
I've pulled into
That's
the parking
true.
lot a few
Got
times
a
on a
point.
Sunday.
Man's got a point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's always like, man, what's good, what's convenient, what's fast, Chick-fil-A. But then
Chick-fil-A.
it's like,
You
it's
pull in and
fucking
you're
Sunday. And what's crazy, and I think we might have discussed this last week with the gentleman from Wrist Meets Razor, Justin, but we discussed that In-N-Out is also religious. They have the fucking little psalms
bit.
on the inside of the cups and the fry wrappers and the
But
trays.
they don't say my pleasure.
And they're open on Sundays. What?
Yeah,
It's
you
the
can
Lord's
you
Day.
can do both. Yeah, you
And
can
listen,
do both.
listen, why
You
would
can
you
praise
not,
God and eat a burger afterwards.
Why
There's
would you
nothing
not
in the
wanna-
Bible that says that. Trust me, I looked through it, bro.
if I'm a company, I want to bless people with delicious food. Why not bless them on Sundays? It only makes
Jesus
sense.
eat chicken sandwiches?
Jesus probably
Spicy
fucking
Christian sandwich.
yeah. Jesus probably fucking took people to chickens and told them how to fucking make chicken sandwiches.
No, but
Didn't
did
you read the
did
Bible?
make-
He
did
turned
eat
his
those
blood
chicken
turned into
sandwiches?
lemonade.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
and you
it's-
drink it at communion. Come on, bro. When was the last time you were at church? Get
Yeah,
with
I
it.
went to church and they gave me a nugget and Polynesian sauce.
Are you taking a
selfies on the
selfie
pod?
while you're on the interview with us?
Boomerang,
cool.
baby.
It's cool.
I'm
it's
getting you
promoted.
guys
Hey!
Oh,
Hey!
Okay, all right. That's
Solid
good.
State's gonna hate us because we hashtag the shit out of them.
Oh please, they're chill. They want the publicity. It's fine.
They need.
They
it.
just
Let's
don't
be
want to
honest.
share us.
No,
I'm like,
yeah.
But I used to love Demon Hunter.
Oh no.
10 albums ago.
10 albums. Oh no. Oh no, he just. Oh no, we lost Jordan to the black hole. Oh, he's back.
He
He's back.
faded
He's back.
into the abyss.
Yeah.
Jordan,
Hey.
who's your favorite Solid State band of all time?
Oh man.
Haste the day. Let's go. Haste the day,
Norma
son.
Jean. It's the
Haste the day.
Undertaking.
Haste the day.
Am I a piece of shit if I have to look at the roster?
Of course. Yes.
I mean, you should at least know the roster from 2008. Come
Bro.
on,
Is that
bro.
okay? Listen,
Wasn't Under Oath on Solid State?
real quick.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was it. But
Real
I'm
quick,
still gonna go look because I'm very.
Turn,
Hold on, we're
turn your head.
separating tooth and nail. I think they were
Turn
tooth
your
and nail,
head-
bro, and now they're Solid State, so that doesn't count.
It's the same thing.
I
Doesn't
know,
matter.
but it's a different logo, so we're not counting it.
Jordan, turn your head to the left. Jordan, are you wearing broken ass AirPods or are those
No,
fake
I'm
ass
wearing-
AirPods?
No, they're the pros.
He couldn't afford the Raycons, so
They're the pros.
he had
What
to
do
get
you
the
have?
Nelly.
About?
What do you have?
Nelcons.
You have the Pro, Austin?
Yeah.
Pros, yeah, man. That's the only way to go.
No, I know. I'm buying a pair. I just got my fiance.
I
some
bought
for
these
her
strictly
birthday.
so you would identify that they were the pros and they didn't do the
Listen,
job.
okay,
taking
are you
them
ready
back.
are you ready for how hard on the Kool-Aid I am of Apple? Listen to this. I have a pair of Jaybirds that I absolutely fucking love.
I don't know what that means.
I had them shit on me. And I contacted Jaybirds through Twitter, and they replaced them. No cost. They were like, yo, we got you. It's fine. They're not supposed to do that. They're not supposed to shit on you.
Johnny!
Hey!
Oh, what's good? Did I
What's
come in
up,
too hot?
Johnny?
It looks like it's loud.
You came in super hot.
Where's your Undertaking backdrop? Where'd that go?
He's in the
That's
black
it.
and
It's our
gray
album
woods
art.
now.
That's the album art?
That's the album art.
Oh, that's dope. It's like a little fire in the woods.
Green screen, baby.
It
He's
seems
performing a
unsafe.
seance in his garage.
Nice.
Oh
Nice.
man, that's the next step we need to do is seance interviews, bro. Imagine the star-studded
Yes.
guests we could have:
Yo.
Michael Jackson, Charlie Chaplin, Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, the list goes on and on. We could have some really good
Everybody
people.
lights a candle. You know, we get
Jordan
out the
did not
Ouija
like
board.
Jordan did not like the Jeffrey Epstein joke.
I'm not sure how much
I have
Jeffrey Epstein's going to
questions.
be loving hanging around. Oh wait.
Oh,
Yes!
hey,
Yes!
show a little respect for the dead, why don't you?
Dang. Hey, let's be real. He didn't kill himself. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest, he's a criminal.
Let's be honest.
Tomorrow I might go get some barbecue ribs. I fucking love barbecue in general, but I'm a huge barbecue rib slut, LOL. Have you ever heard the term barbecue rib slut before, and how turned on does that make you?
So there's this subreddit called Brand New Sentences, and I have to say barbecue slut is a part of a brand new sentence I've never heard.
Barbecue rib slut.
I don't think I've a barbecue rib slut. I don't think I've ever heard that.
Very
I just
specific.
imagine Sweet Baby Ray's as lubricant.
All I think about when I hear fucking
Kick
ribs,
yourself
honestly,
out.
you know, hey,
yourself
sweet,
out.
yeah, Sweet Baby Ray's is not the best. And my fiance just walked by and she loves that shit. It is not the best barbecue sauce.
Oh,
I
how's
don't know
Haley
what peop-
Williams doing? When's
She's
that
doing
next
great.
album coming?
That's so. Hey, it's so funny. We joked about me dating Haley Williams on the last podcast, and Bitter Rose. I don't know if she's still watching or not, but Bitter Rose legitimately thought I was dating Haley Williams for whatever fucking reason, and fucking creeped on my Instagram. She's like, "Your girlfriend is pretty cute, and she does kind of look like Haley Williams." And I was like, "No, she doesn't. We just made that shit up. She doesn't look anything like Haley."
Oh no, there were a couple pictures. I thought your chick looked like Haley Williams.
Really?
That's why I thought it was funny. But also, I don't know. You look at chicks
gets-
in pictures, like chicks
she
are
gets-
totally different. I've been stalking TikTok girls for like the past 3 months, and they look totally different when you find their private Facebook account.
Okay, well, that's all right. This is now we're taking the show over. Yeah, we're canceled. And so before we officially get off the air, we.
I just want to say,
Oh no! It's just me and Johnny. What are we doing? Me and Johnny are gonna start.
I'm big.
What are you drinking, Johnny? What do you got?
I am drinking Cali Creamin' from Mother Earth Brewery.
All right. Is it
lovely.
is it a cream ale?
Yeah, it's so good.
Nice,
It's
nice.
it's kind of like candy. I can only have one because they're very sweet. But
Yeah, makes sense. I got a Lagunitas hazy memory.
oh heck
I don't know where Matt went. What happened?
He checked
Way to go,
TikTok for a
Boo.
little bit.
He's on
didn't-
TikTok just
Didn't
Yeah.
Elvis Crespo make a song called Lagunita? Or that's Suavemente. Whatever, same thing. Good times.
All right, boot yourself. Anyways,
Again.
so guys, we're getting now that we're officially like under wraps with this episode and we're underway here. What's been your favorite parts? And we'll start with Austin, and then we'll go counterclockwise in case nobody knows. It's Austin, Johnny, Jordan. What's been your favorite part of the last year? What's
I
been
mean,
the
for us
highlights?
personally, signing the Solid State was pretty dope. That was
Okay.
like,
That's
that's
that
good.
would be kind of cool.
Everybody was talking about how bad of a year they had, and I'm like, yeah, it's been a bad year, but we signed the Solid State, and that was pretty dope. So
Hey, congratulations. Cheers
There's
to that.
wins. There's
Thanks.
wins. Yeah, hey, let's give it a cheers to a
It's
cheers
like I'm
and a smoke.
drowning in Emery merch now, bitch.
A cheers and a smoke to Undertaking for getting signed. Not only getting signed to Solid State, but for being one of probably the most unique bands out right now. They're literally displaying some of the most unique metalcore. Yes, I'm still here, and I didn't say I
Brian's a
thought you were
liar.
serious about dating Haley Williams, Brian. Stop lying. First of all, spell
Stop
my name
lying,
right.
Brian.
Spell my
Stop
fucking
the
name
cap.
right. It's
Don't
on the
spell his
screen.
name right.
Secondly, I
Don't
have the
spell his fucking
Instagram
name right.
messages. You for sure messaged me saying some shit
Whoa,
similar
you're talking
to
to
that.
Bitter Rose on Instagram? Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
bro.
whoa.
Yeah.
Brian's
I'm a
got
creep.
receipts. Look
I'm
out.
a creep. I fucking talk to people. Okay, you know, I do it. I'm a weirdo. All right, but you know what? Hey, I'm trying to set the record straight here. Okay. All right.
Creepy. A little creepy. I said I didn't get it. Well, it's easy to not get. It wasn't a very good joke in the first place. I promise I'll do better. All
Try
right.
again next time.
All right, so here's a joke for you. I wish this was a joke, but this is actually news. Everyone's favorite frontman, Ronnie Radke, is releasing a book next month.
Oh,
yes,
no.
I am just as excited and surprised as all of you that he can read. I can only assume he learned this in prison. Is anyone excited for the Ronnie Radke biography?
It's a biography?
The name of the book is I Can Explain. That's not a joke. I mean, it's a joke, but I'm not making that up.
Wow.
that's not a good start.
It's not? I think it kind of is. I can explain. Listen, that's
It's like naming your
that's
book Accessory to Murder.
No. It's not. It's like,
You're on a
bro,
roll.
what the fuck happened? How did this happen? I can explain. And then you have to, sign me up. I'm intrigued.
It's like how did he get? It's like how did he get where he is? Is that what the angle is with that?
Probably, and I hope he talks about the one time he sucked dick, because I know that happened. I know he for sure sucked a dick at least once. I know it.
Brian, I told you that in confidence.
I mean, oops.
Hey, speaking of sucking dick, I wanted to mention this before I forget. Jeffree Star was in a car crash today in Wyoming. It's not a joke. I don't have a punchline
no.
for that. That's the end of it. He's
No,
alive.
hey, hope he has a speedy
He's alive.
recovery. Me and Matt briefly rubbed his palm in like
Whoa,
2008.
whoa! I didn't rub his palm, bro. I stroked his clit. There's a big difference. And I was very respectful to it. Like, my buddy Tyler was like, "Are you pre or post op?" And I was like, "That's very insensitive." And he said, "Eat my cunt," and walked off.
He did. That is
Glad I got the signature before he asked that, though, so it's okay. We got him to sign a skateboard and we raffled it off.
Real quick.
Some kid has that skateboard somewhere. It's signed like he got
does.
Emory, Breathe Carolina, Jeffree Star,
Yep.
and the Millionaires
Yep.
just like sign a skateboard and he won it.
Yeah.
That's a
And are you
crazy
ready for this?
festival.
Are you ready for this? We
What
did
a group
raffle.
of bands that was.
That was the weirdest festival
Broken
ever,
Side.
dude.
It was. Audio
Broken
Overload
Side,
2008.
Hyper Crush, Vogue
check
in the
this out.
Movement.
Mozart fucking season played it, which is random as shit.
Bunch of
Check
bands that
this out.
don't exist anymore.
Check this out. Not only did this kid get a skateboard, but this kid, like, every 20, 30 minutes would come by our tent. Yo, you guys give that skateboard away yet? No, bro. We already told you for the 100th time. We're giving it away before the headliner comes on. Please come back and we'll let you know if the raffle got called and if you won the raffle ticket. Cool, man. Can I buy another raffle ticket? And he'd
Just
buy a
kept
raffle
buying
ticket.
tickets.
Every half hour. Can I buy another raffle ticket? Hey, you giving that skateboard yet? Hey, can I buy another raffle ticket? Hey, who signed the skateboard recently? Like, and we're just like, bro. So come raffle time, me and Matt are sitting back there. We're just like, all right, we also have to go on stage and introduce Broken Side. We have to go on stage and introduce the headlining
That was
band.
bad.
Oh,
So we're
what
saying-
fun that
Bad.
is.
And so we're like pressed for time. We're like, okay, we
Long
gotta
story
announce this.
short, there's a riot.
We got to announce the skateboard winner and we got to get on stage and stuff. So the kid comes by and he goes, hey, Anybody pick up that raffle yet? We go, here, bro. Take the fucking skateboard.
It's
You want
yours.
Take the fucking skateboard. You want it. It's yours.
You deserved it.
You paid the most
No
money
one's
today.
buying our stupid raffle ticket. Like I had an awful off-brand MP3 player I was trying to give away. Like I had a booth at a festival, and then I realized I didn't have anything to sell. I'm like, well, why are we even going? And I'm like, I don't know, get the name out there. It just seemed like something you do.
So
I mean, think about going to a concert, like to a venue, setting up a merch booth with no merch and not playing a show there. It's just kind of weird.
Then we get on stage to introduce Broken Side, and the like security or the event, something
The
happens.
stage hands are all hired and working hourly. All the set times are backed up tremendously because they had about 80 local bands play before any signed band hit the stage.
Yes.
So every stage is behind about
My
2 hours.
favorite.
And these guys aren't getting paid overtime. And so all the stage hands are saying, we're not getting paid. We're not doing shit. And so they won't even turn my mic on to make the announcement. So I lead the crowd in chanting, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Good times.
That's pretty awesome. And then Broken Side went on for literally 23 minutes.
And got booed.
Got booed.
Got booed. They got booed a lot.
This is a picture from that show, actually.
Yeah, the
Believe it or not,
background
you got to
pictures you
remove
can't
us. You
see.
got to remove us.
But I'd have to remove everyone, and then it's just silent. It's not worth it.
All right.
We got lots of random pictures.
You're
We
gonna
got
see the
one of-
Sceenie. You're gonna see the Sceenie weenies though for sure. Not actual
Eventually.
weenies, but
Oh no, I got Brian's weenie. If you want to see that, we always got Brian's weenie.
so we used to. Here's a fun fact about this very bathroom that I'm sitting in.
When you're in
So-
a band, make sure you take photos of your friends in the shower.
So check this out. Matt, for whatever reason, decides one night in a drunken stupor in this very bathroom that he's gonna take a 50-cent "Get Rich or Die Trying" CD.
Oh
right?
yeah.
He's gonna take the 50-cent "Get Rich or
I
Die
forgot about
Trying"
this.
CD. He's gonna put it in the bathroom sink for whatever reason.
It was the Massacre CD because I had 2 of them.
He's gonna douse it in hypnotic.
Yep.
Again, for whatever reason, and then lighter fluid. And then he's gonna decide to light the record in the fucking. And it's not like
in the bathroom sink.
it was in the sink filled. He like plugged it and filled it with fluid and filled it with fucking hypnotic and put the CD in it and then lit a match and threw it in the fucking sink.
Oh my
and
gosh.
it blew the bathroom up. Fucking blew the bathroom up.
I know 50 Cent had done something to upset me. It was like embattled in some beef with another rapper I like.
It wasn't the Curtis thing?
Oh, it was the Curtis thing. He dissed Cameron and was saying Curtis. That's right. You have a better memory than I do.
Cameron was saying Curtis because that's 50's name. Curtis. Curtis. He
Yeah.
kept telling Curtis to shut up. Curtis.
And then he did that diss song called Curtis. Curtis.
Real quick, I have Kanye news.
Who's got
I
the
know you
big
guys.
dogs?
Oh, can you hear my dog? My bad.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
He's outside.
Let's
Bad
get some
dog.
Kanye news. Real quick, I have some brief Kanye news. First of all, yesterday, Kanye released his Yeezy Gap collaboration logo.
Ew,
Some
Gap?
people were triggered by it. Some
Gap
people
spelled
were,
backwards is Pag.
Okay. Some people were triggered by it, and some people were upset. And he goes, you know what? That's the actual logo. I've finalized it. That's what it looks like. So it's basically the blue square. This is where it gets weird. It's the blue square with Yeezy, YZY, in the center. Kind of like Gap would be, right? But the square is kind of like the Spotify logo, where it's off-centered.
Oh, I'm looking at it right
Or
now.
like-
It's tripping me out.
How weird is that?
Yeah.
And he says that that's the real logo. That's the logo they're going to use for the collab stuff. And it's like,
It's like someone
weird,
melted a
right?
square a little bit.
yeah. It's kind of weird, right? That's interesting. And then so the other news that I have on Kanye is he's already setting the precedent for what his new love life is going to look like.
Precedent.
Precedent, that's what I said. He's
Precedent.
looking for someone who is a creative, possibly an artist. He is looking for, in his new romantic partner, someone that is a creative person that can help him fulfill his emotional needs in a relationship. They can speak the same language to each other. It's kind of weird that his divorce
Did
isn't even
Kim
final
speak
yet.
like Lebanese or something? What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, and one of the weird quotes is, as an artist with hopefully 100 years to create in this lifetime, I hope to make a mark that will last forever. I was expecting Kanye to off himself just because of the depression. But, I mean, if he's already here talking
does
about
that
what he wants in a new love life, I mean, he's planning on being here for 100 years and making the most out of it, I guess. But he's already got an idea of what he wants his next wife to look like and be like. And for someone that's going through a hard time in their life, I think that's special. So I thought it was worth noting.
Wait, 100 more years?
Either
It just said
way,
100
100
it just said 100
more
years.
or 100 total. Like that's who the fuck
100
says
is pushing
that?
it. Although if I had Kanye money, I think I could confidently say, barring a car accident or murder or some weird freak accident happening, that I could live to 100.
Unfortunately,
Who put that? Oh no.
Ha! That's incredible. He said, how dare you not recognize my baseball team? Never again.
You're muted. You're muted, Austin.
You weren't supposed to see that till after the show. My bad.
all my
You're
planning's
so
done on the phone.
you're so bored at your own 1-year anniversary party that you check your Instagram.
I'm trying to bring other people on here besides you guys.
My computer's like glitching out. Am I frozen?
Oh, that's an excuse. That's an excuse that everybody uses, Johnny.
Your face
Yeah,
freezes up, but we
likely.
can hear you.
Is it
dude.
freezing?
Likely
Is it
story.
freezing?
I keep
Must be
fading in. I keep fading into the black hole.
must be that high def green screen you have behind you. I guess that's what's
It's screwing it. It's screwing everything up.
I'm actually gonna pop off because I'm gonna get my dog inside. So
Hey,
I'll be back.
appreciate you, Austin. Thank you, brother.
Okay, let me buy.
Hey, check these stains out.
That's gross
What's
as hell,
up, dude? What's
Really?
up?
It's not like you knew we were gonna record.
Oh, I just threw whatever shirt. I threw my
I can
Subway
smell
shirt
you.
on.
I can
Thank
smell
you.
it from here.
Good.
It's
good.
like
smells
in
great,
and out.
though. I
Someone's
love it.
chopping onions.
Just the fry. They're so pissed off they're putting the onions in the fry thing.
Dude, fried onions.
Brian.
Let's go.
Brian, you want some more news?
Let's go. What you got?
All right, so I know you and Jordan are probably super stoked on this. Today, Sumerian Records dropped the new Black Veil Brides album.
Oh,
and
God.
soon they're going to drop the new Lilith Czar album. So my question for you guys is, do you remember when Sumerian used to sign good bands?
the fuck I care for?
I thought your
Black Veil
follow-up question.
Brides and fucking Juliet Sims from the Automatic Love Letter, aka Lilith Czar. Her Lilith Czar music's terrible. Sorry.
I thought your
she
question
was
was
great.
I thought your question was going to be.
Wait, who the fuck is Lilith Czar?
I thought your
Juliet
question was.
Sims from the Automatic Love Letter.
I thought you were going to ask who the fuck is Lillian Czar. That's what I thought your follow-up question was going to be, because I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Pretty sure she dates Andy Ballsack.
Who?
Could Beersack.
She
Andy
can
Black,
sing.
Andy Six, Andy
She
Black.
has a really good voice.
Yo, she was great when she made pop music. She's doing this like really dark aesthetic shit, and it just seems like
wonder
she's...
why.
Totally. And the name change and everything, and it's like normally this is something I could get behind, you know, pop star gone dark, because I like Paris and they have a very dark aesthetic to their pop. But this Lilith Czar shit's boring. It's not good. It doesn't showcase her talents. Like, it's not even hating on her. Like, Juliet Sims is great. Lilith Czar is not. But it's just weird. You know, there was a point, you know, as we talked about Solid State. I remember looking, like, I can't really hate on any Solid State bands right now as much as I want to hate on the Undertaking. There's no bands on there you can point at and be like, they're whack, they're a gimmick, they're this, they're that. They're all legit. Sumerian at one point was kind of like that, and now, like, I mean, dude, give it 10 years and the roster's completely changed. Like,
Yeah.
Solid State has remained the same style and consistency. Right?
I think
Sumerian,
people
everyone
turn
else has
to
changed.
gimmicks though to get more attention. You know, they're
Yeah,
like, well, we got to
absolutely.
shake things up. Let's do something different outside the box. And I don't know. Usually it's a stupid idea.
Yeah, we're still
Real
trying
quick.
to execute our stupid idea.
Real quick, Jordan, is that a brand new joint?
It's a blunt.
A
Yes.
brand new one?
Yes.
My God, you've gone through 2 blunts and a fucking bong rip in 40 minutes. Maybe you've been on the show. I am impressed. Hey, got a question for you guys. I saw this on Reddit and I thought it was kind of interesting, and I wanted to get your guys' take on it. What's a band that didn't click for you until it did? Does that make sense? Like, what's a band you were not into? Man, I don't like this shit. But then all of a sudden you heard a song and you were like, oh, I do like this shit. Anybody have a band like that?
Third
The
Eye
first time
Blind.
you showed me Atreyu, I didn't like them.
But you do now?
I did, and I don't now.
Okay, fair. Third Eye Blind was your answer?
Third Eye Blind.
Okay.
I don't like them
alright.
now. I
Wait, you
did
didn't?
at one point.
You didn't like them at first, and then you're like, oh, I like these guys.
Like,
Yes.
like they didn't click with you? Like, oh, I'm just
Yeah,
not into it.
yeah,
And
it's-
finally
Was it
clicked
because
and
you
you're
just
like,
had to take
oh.
a step back from the ledge, my friend?
No, so that's funny. You fucking say that.
And then he boots himself
out.
Yeah. No, so I went to a Bamboozle in 2009
And they
or
played.
2008. Yeah, whichever one they played at.
3EB.
And I was standing there watching them with my homie Nate, and we were watching it, and we realized that Guar was playing at the same time, and I was like, I gotta go watch this. And at that point, they were playing Jumper at that point, and I was like, oh, this is like the only song I know by them. They're okay, whatever.
You don't know Semi Charmed Live?
I did know that one, but just like
Those
Those are kind of the only two songs anyone knows by them.
I didn't care about it at the time because at that point I just thought the song was like semi corny, pun intended. But like I got older and like I was like into like my 20s and like I remember somebody in Avion was playing them that a lot and I remember being like, I like this now.
Yeah, that's kind of
all
what
of a sudden it just hit me.
I'm
Like they
okay
played
with
it and I was like, I don't know why. Maybe I've just chilled out.
It's kind of like I was that way with sour cream. I think I didn't really like sour cream until it just like came on
sour
everything
cream.
that I ate.
I've never heard of that
like,
band. Do they do breakdowns?
Came on like everything I ate, and I was like, I guess I just
You
like
just
sour
compared
cream now.
sour cream to Third Eye Blind.
So check
Jordan
this out.
Cupper, Graduate is a good Third Eye Blind tune. Yes, it's a great one.
Here's
Hold on, I can display that.
Yeah, there we go. Here's a.
You know what's funny though is Third Eye Blind's like I would say newer material, like their last couple albums, does sound a lot closer to Avion Roe than other bands. So it's kind of funny you didn't dig that.
For me, it would probably have to be either Dashboard Confessional or All American Rejects. So and I'll tell you.
I heckled them at a concert one time, and I still don't feel bad.
Yeah,
Dashboard.
which one? Okay,
Dashboard.
So in like, of
Very
course, in like the
obnoxious.
early
It was not
2000s,
nice.
right after fucking whatever his other band was, Hot Water, whatever it was, right? And he came out.
Were you about to say Hot Water Music? Because it was not that.
It was not. No. It was what was it?
Something corporate. Jack's Mannequin. I'm just naming bands. Bye.
No. But anyways, I went to Taste of Chaos in 2015, which was like the 10-year anniversary, right? And Dashboard played, and I fucking sang like Screaming Infidelities, everything. I screamed it all. And I was like,
Gross.
it hits me now. It's a different thing now. And I hated it in high school because I was like the emo kid in high school. I had the hair and everybody was like, oh, you listen to Dashboard? And I was like, fuck Dashboard. Dashboard pussy. Dashboard sucks. Ryan Cabrera can eat a dick, like, or whatever his name is.
Dashboard.
Fuck Dashboard. And then I see him at Taste of Chaos and I'm just like, man, you had the bangers. You knew exactly what I was feeling before I even felt it.
Dude, I was like that with Brand New, because everybody loved them, and I was like, I'm not gonna like this band just to be contrarian. Like, no, I'm like, screw these guys. And then I listened to their music, and I was like, okay, this is actually I get it.
And then All American Rejects, I can't say I still like them, but same concert, my fiance passes out 2 bands in because we were getting drunk in the parking lot. She blacks out, completely out. People are like walking by us, giving us water bottles because she's just passed out on the lawn. Like, fucking done. Missed Story of the Year, missed all like the dope bands, right? And during All American Rejects, she like came back to life. And I didn't really understand why she was coming back to life, but she's like, it's All American Rejects, babe. You just don't understand. It's all
Girls love All American Rejects.
I don't get it, but when All American Rejects come on, I'm like, okay, all right, I get it. I kind of get it.
First album.
They write good. They do good like pop, pop rock stuff.
Yeah, they're great songwriters.
Yeah.
Great songwriters.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick question to the fans watching. I can't see how many we have, but I'm sure it's quite a bit. What's
500,000.
What's been 500,000 fans? What's been your favorite parts about the show over the last year? Give us, or not even about the show, just give us your highlights over the last year that we've been together, that we've gone through this crusade, this journey, this mission to the Holy Land together. That is the 1-year anniversary. What's been your favorite part? Go ahead and answer in the comments, and we'll throw it on.
And
as a
then they're
girl,
gonna be like, I've never listened until tonight. I don't know.
I have a question for you guys. How did you start? How did this thing come together? Where was it born? What was the brainchild?
I worked in sports radio for 3.5 years on air, 5 days a week, production, hosting, and I was unceremoniously fired and blackballed out of the industry because, and I'll be straight up because I will admit fault when I'm wrong. I was 21, I was young, and my boss, I didn't have a boss for about 2 years, and when I got one, he hated me. He was.
Yeah.
We lived in a very Palm Springs, California is a very gay city. It's one of the most accepting cities in America. My boss was gay, and he wanted to hire gay people, which is something I never experienced before. It was very strange. And he turned our AM station K News and turned it into Gay News. Printed T-shirts that said that. It was very strange, and I got ostracized out of my job because he wanted a woman in my position, and they told me he's gonna turn the station gay. I didn't believe that because that sounds like homophobia. And sure enough, yep, he shit canned me. He shit canned me for something that happened 6 months prior. It happened as soon as I emailed corporate saying I was being discriminated for my age and my heterosexuality, and instead of giving me an answer, they forwarded it to my local HR. I got fired.
Dang.
So I was shit out of luck. My dream was halted, and I teamed up with a college buddy, said, what kind of podcast should we do? And he was thinking more sports. And I was like, I'm kind of done with that. I want to see if I could do this because I had been requesting CDs from Rise Records, Ferret Records, a bunch of different labels, and saying I work at a radio station. I want to use it for buffer music, and it was a good way to get free CDs, and they still sent them out. Now that doesn't happen. But every email said, if you have any interview opportunities, contact us. And it was always a band I enjoyed. And so I figured I could try it. And the first 3 episodes we did of the podcast were Emma Rosa, Dance Gavin Dance, and Whitechapel. And it blew up immediately because Dance Gavin Dance just lost members, vocalist. Emma Rosa took on their old vocalist, and there was a lot of beef and drama, and I immersed myself in that.
Yeah.
And so 2008 to 2010 was kind of cool. We had a decent following. It was called Scene Radio, same website, iHateTheScene.com. And man, life gets in the way. And so it died in 2010. I brought it back in 13, very sporadic video interviews with metal bands. And yeah, it's been a year straight of doing a live stream podcast consistent and consecutively. So I'm really proud of that because when we did have a good response and a good buzz and 100,000 MySpace friends, which meant something at the time. We were legitimately the only podcast interviewing scene bands or underground bands of any type. There was no Brian Stars. There was no State of the Scene. There was none of that. So I'm not going to be bitter and say I started this shit. Fuck all y'all. That ain't what it's about. I'm glad people I was telling people like, hey, I go to shows. I love this shit. I love promoting bands. I love going and reviewing shows and getting into shows on the guest list, and it's by a podcast. I think people figured that out, and now they're a dime a dozen. And so the main goal that we do on this show is I like to entertain and inform people with like the backstage knowledge I have of tours. It gets me in trouble sometimes because I maybe know too much. But we've never shit on anyone that didn't deserve it, and we're very, very honest and truthful. It's been fun. It's been cool. It's been a good response.
It's nuts that you guys have been doing it like consistently, for a whole year.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like, congrats.
I told if we missed 1 week, the show would have died because you're holding on to a small following, and dude, thank God that we have it because I'm thankful for every single viewer and listener that we ever scrape up. Like Jordan Tupper, Bitter Rose, all the people that watch like every week, I'm so thankful for them because it's hard to come by. We didn't have that. When we had our biggest episode, none of those people returned because they were only there for the guest.
Sure.
And so we've tried to make this a podcast where you're going to get inside news, some jokes, and we try to have the guests like you have fun because interviews that I see, like, you don't want to come on a podcast and get grilled about all the controversial shit you're avoiding on the internet.
Right.
And I don't want to be that asshole that's only doing shit to be edgy or controversial. I don't have a problem asking those questions, but it's like we had Wetzel on. It would have been funny to make some Austin Carlisle jokes, but I don't want to put that guy in that spot. Like, yeah. He would probably laugh it off and react well, but it's just not what we're about.
Right.
Being edgy for edgy's sake, because if I say something controversial, I want it to have the weight that like this is honesty, not edge. Like we mean shit. Like we exposed a vocalist that we knew was a rapist and abuser. If we come upon that information again, we will do shit like that. Like it's about promoting and preserving this scene that we have here.
Yeah.
And we also bring you the best 6ix9ine news, according to Jordan Tupper, and that's why he tunes in every single week, is because we have different genres of music featured, and
YouTube hates us for that shit, dude. They don't understand why we do that. I don't think it's hard to understand. Like, this guy snitched on an entire street gang, and a bunch of rappers, and he hasn't been shot, and he walks around everywhere with security. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure any of us would trade spaces with him right now. I'll even take the ugly face tats. Give me all that money. Give me that big face Audemars watch. I want it. Do it right now.
What about his NFTs? You gonna buy those or what?
NFTs are a huge ripoff, okay? I bought the Undertaking NFT the other day, and all it is that fucking background as a GIF.
Do you guys have NFTs for real?
$60,000.
We don't.
I don't understand them.
We don't. I'm not. I get the concept kind of, but I don't why.
I don't think anybody, and this is what's fucking crazy, is I was talking to my fiance about this, and she was like, "Wait, what is it?" And I was like, "It's basically
sick of you talking to your fiance."
It's basically virtual trading cards. Like that's what it is. It's a virtual, like digital trading card. That's
the best way I can explain it.
And she's like, "Wow, that is fuck." And she was like blown away by it. And I was like, I don't think anybody is like prepared for the fucking grid to go down. People are just throwing in money. And I read this on Reddit, but somebody was like. Somebody said, okay, listen, everyone's getting into Dogecoin and Bitcoin and fucking going in. And yeah, it is, Bitter Rose, and I hope you fucking enjoy it. What do you know? Another angle, and another shitting incident. So just get used to it. Now, to the moon, bro. We're going. Hey,
throwback.
Okay, listen.
I think it's because people are bored. Everybody's been sitting home the past year, and it's like people are working from home, so it's like you have more time. So then it's just like, well, why don't I spend money and do stupid stuff? And it's all just dive into the internet,
I definitely had more time.
And common people learn how to use the stock market.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean.
One of the most insulting things that I've been told, though, and it hurt because it was actually like an old industry friend that used to really help me out back in the day. I told him about the podcast and sent him a link, kind of like an introduction, like, hey, send me your artist. And he's like, oh, that's a cool thing to stay busy during the pandemic. And I'm like, that's not, what it's about, but okay, cool. It hurt because that dude did this in 2008. So like, while the pandemic was the perfect time for us to launch this, being that we're live streaming, all the bands are not on the road and they're at home and available.
Yeah.
It worked out, but it also hurts because podcasts are consumed and listened to on the road 90% of the time. If people for a long time were not leaving the house to go to work, to go to the mall, to go shopping, or any long road trip, so the podcasts aren't getting played. Like, we promote the YouTube like hell because that's the only way we're gonna start making any money, but this show's gonna roll on until we're dead, pretty much.
Right till the wheels fall off.
Yeah,
straight up.
Or until he kicks me out twice, because I kicked him out of the band twice. But
that's a good point.
I'm still waiting for my release. I'm still waiting for him to release me so I can jump to Jordan's podcast and get on there and start talking about wrestling and get on there and start talking about shit.
Oh man, I creeped out Jordan's podcast big time. I'm not even allowed to stream it now.
Jordan's like, you're not coming on, bro.
There's not a podcast anymore. We haven't done it.
What happened?
We're not gonna go there.
Rip.
Okay. Well, listen.
Okay. That's like asking the Austin Carlisle question, bro.
You know if you want a successful podcast, bro, you know where to go. Come on. You're boys.
You're still in the podcast industry without those motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Honestly, it's all right because I'm like, I need to get back to writing music and finishing albums and shit like that. So
real quick, has anybody noticed that Austin got off and was like, yo, I'm gonna go get my dogs, I'll be right back, and he hasn't get back yet.
Where's he at?
Where'd he go? He's tired
He's
of it,
in line at Whataburger right now.
We saw the
he's gonna come back with In and Out.
We saw the Instagram that it wasn't supposed to be seen, and he's like, I'm out, bro.
He got scared.
He's like, they hate me.
I'm stoked that the Undertaking and Jordan showed up, but I'm kind of insulted at the other 12 people who confirmed they were gonna show up.
Boo.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Boo.
I was late. I showed up like, all right, I'm smoking. What I missed?
No, you were good. There were people that were super excited to come on, and now I have no idea where they are.
Message them again and be like, yo, we're ready for you.
What's up? We're waiting.
We have questions. We have a list of questions we're waiting to ask you.
I'm just gonna mass text. We ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Boom.
I'm just here and go smoke.
And then when someone pops in, we'll all give them applause and
we'll all start clapping.
Be like, we were waiting for you.
So okay, Bitter Rose says, so you guys know I watch the pod on YouTube on my TV because I know you prefer it. My comments are on Twitch, so I can switch to Instagram so I can post. Okay, first of all, punctuation, girl.
That's brilliant because
every bit of social media there.
I need some punctuation. Second, I appreciate you. You know, you're a desert rat, unfortunately, but I appreciate it.
Wow, I don't think
we're gonna get you
call
out of
them
there.
rats anymore, bro.
We're gonna get you. No, that's
we're gonna get you out of there. I think she likes
Yeah.
living in the desert, dude.
I don't think she does.
Okay, well.
Are you not allowed to say desert rat? Is that not a thing? Is that a thing?
No,
Well, no, because
it's
rat
like a,
is like a groupie term for wrestlers. That's who they fuck. They fuck the rats.
No, okay, it's not that. Desert rats, like you're really a desert rat if you're from the rat. We can when we go back to the desert rats are back. Like that's the point. Like
I feel like I still hear people using that. I'm not a desert person, but people that go out to the desert that live
It's
here in
really-
California, they still call it desert rat.
that's like a Glamis thing though. That there's those desert rats like, oh, we go to Glamis, bro. We got the fucking 4-wheelers. Let's go, bro. Like, nah, listen.
That's not it. That's not it.
No, that's not it.
Someone cue the Jeopardy theme song while waiting for the other
Yeah.
to join.
Yeah.
But what if it's gonna? Like, what if they don't show up?
I actually didn't
Hey,
know
if they
you-
don't show up, then I'm just gonna guilt trip
Hour
them
and a half.
afterwards.
I actually didn't know you don't like being called a desert rat, Bitter Rose. I apologize.
I could just
I don't mean to
assume that a
insult
woman
you.
wouldn't enjoy being called a desert rat.
I mean, you
know,
clearly
maybe-
haven't fucked any desert rats, Matt, because they
You're
actually
right,
love
Brian.
it.
Haven't fucked a rat in a while.
They actually love
There's
being
only
called
one person
desert
who
rats.
deserves to be
I didn't
called.
realize that
So-
was derogatory.
Speaking of fucking
Apology.
rats, Usher, your boy Usher from Atlanta, was
Your boy
seen throwing up $100 bills at the strip club. Not out of the ordinary. The only thing weird about this is he was throwing money with his fucking face on it. That's right, Usher bucks. He was throwing out $100 Usher bucks.
Stop.
Usher bucks ain't worth a shit. Damn.
Don't
Those
coin?
strippers felt the burn, and he let them know.
Yo, Usher
These are my
bucks.
confessions. He's probably broke. And you don't have to call, but I know I'm committing fraud. You guys don't get any of those jokes because you don't listen to Usher.
No, I definitely listen to Usher. I'm
Okay,
just,
real
I'm
quick.
just more.
I got
I'm
it,
just
I
more
got
into
it.
the fact- I'm just more into the fact that the Knicks just beat the Mavericks. So
The Mavs
Oh,
suck
no.
too.
yeah, but so what?
Oh, no.
Every dog has its day.
I've been peeking off every so often to watch the game.
That's cool. I'm yanking it under the table.
So-
According
so-
to his team, he did pay these strippers, and this was all done to promote his Las Vegas residency. But before this information came out from his agent, fans ripped him apart on the internet. You know how girls love to come to the rescue of sex workers. They were trashing Usher for fraud and ripping off these strippers.
I think
the internet.
I think I know, right? Stop
Oh,
hanging
no.
on. Stop hanging on to what the internet says. I think the best part about this is Shaq's response. Shaq responded with a little video of the Usher bucks and said, "This is what Charles Barkley's picks and estimates are worth."
Oh,
That's good. I like that. I like that a lot.
And it's not a bad looking dollar, dude. It looks
it
pretty
looks good. I'm looking at it right now.
Had you just given me the corner, have you just like counted corners to me? I'd have been like, yo, 100 bills, let's go.
yeah.
And then I look at it, it's Usher's face, and I'd have been like, huh?
Usher.
I still would have been stoked.
Usher,
It looks
Usher.
cool.
21 Savage and Chris Brown were holding up the Usher bucks on Instagram saying, when I say that boy got bank, that boy got, or no, when I say that boy got his own money, he got his own money. Which is funny because Chris Brown calling Usher a boy, it's like, he could be your daddy. He birthed your career. Like, there wouldn't be a Chris Brown without an Usher.
True.
So wasn't it Usher versus Chris Brown? They were trying to say for a versus, and
That would be
Timbaland?
fire.
Timbaland said that Chris Brown would smoke Usher, and I was like, what?
Okay.
I mean,
No.
yo, I'm not gonna say he would
absolutely not.
smoke him. I mean, he could win that versus in popular vote, but like, you got to think, man, banger for banger. Also, Timbaland, did you see? We talked about it like a month ago. Timbaland had some weird ass quotes about Aaliyah on the anniversary of her death, talking about how he was so in love with her, even though he knew she was a fucking teenager.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he even married a woman who looked like Aaliyah.
Oh,
Yep.
not
Yep.
good.
Weird.
Timbaland's
I just
a
want to
fucking
remind
weirdo.
everyone that God rest DMX's soul. DMX is the only rapper who messed with Aaliyah while she was an adult. Everybody else, she was
Rest in peace,
underage.
DMX, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Side note.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Side note for DMX, his memorial will be held at the Barclays Center on April 24th.
Brooklyn.
Yeah,
That's weird because he ain't from Brooklyn. He's from Yonkers.
Barclays Center. I mean, Barclays Center is a huge
Yonkers,
venue.
Yonkers ain't got shit to host it at.
I think that's why they're doing it.
Hey,
is
yeah,
because
they don't
it's-
got a Barclays Center.
Yeah, it's the capacity of it, you know.
I kind of knew this before his death because I saw some interviews, but now it's been confirmed. He had an entire album completed prior to his death.
Yeah.
Yo, really?
Yep.
I'm glad we're getting more music, but I hate that this album has to come out after his death because the past 3 albums he did were kind of janky. They just didn't, he has not had a solid album since 2003's Grand Champ. That was a solid album, and the 4 albums he put out before that are classics. I mean, he's got classics that went multi-time platinum. This next record should be amazing. He's got really good guest features. The Griselda dudes are on it. It's jam-packed, man. I'm looking
Apparently
forward
a
to
Pop
it.
Smoke feature.
DMX and Pop Smoke is going to be fire.
Yeah, of course.
I hate that we lost Pop Smoke, man. Because there's not often that, like, Juice WRLD I was never really into much, but Pop Smoke I really, really dug. And it's like, he died before his major label debut and everything, man. Like, just senseless. 21, too fucking young.
Yeah,
man.
but Juice was talented. I'm not like
Juice
I'm
is
not a
good.
huge I'm not like
Juice
a
is
big
totally
Juice
good.
WRLD like listener like in any stretch of the words, but like you watch the dude freestyle and shit, dude, like that dude was fucking skilled, man. Dude was a monster.
Juice has such a cult following. Even after his death, it's kind of crazy. I know rappers become more popular in death, but when you see the white boy rockers in high school convert over and start, like, they go from a steady stream of like core albums and now they're listening to Juice WRLD, that says something, man, that they actually enjoy that shit.
Yeah, people love like Uzi and shit like that now.
Uzi's dope. We have another guest trying to
Uzi's
connect,
cool.
but they have issues, so I don't think it actually works.
Who?
This would be Adam Ramey from
Okay.
Dropout Kingz.
Let's
Is
go.
quality
Oh, no,
ooh,
not happening. Not
He's having
happening.
some issues.
It's all
Let's
right,
let's
it's
give
all
him a
right.
minute. Shouts
Hey,
to the
did we-
Dropout Kingz because they just signed a new record deal.
Hey.
Yo, Jordan, this is your dream label. They just signed to Suburban Noise.
Dang.
It's a perfect
Where?
fit for them.
Hey, what about Dark Angelo? We didn't get him to come back in. We should have got.
I
fucking...
invited Dark Angelo as well. He's
Yeah?
no longer working with them. He's got other artists
okay.
and stuff. But I
It's okay.
shouted him out, reached out to him. He said he was down, but 12 other people said they were down and they weren't here. But Johnny's here. Jordan's
Shame
here.
them. You got to shame them.
Adam, can you
Tell you
hear
what.
us?
I'm gonna step
Yeah,
away
I
and get a
can-
Red Bull and see
you
what
hear
the
me?
suburban noise is.
I
We
can
can hear
hear
ya,
you, but we can't
But we
see
can't
you.
see you.
I know. For some reason, my fucking camera's not working, bro.
You know what? It's okay because I assume that his eyes are super low.
Well, and now he's not even here anymore. So.
Gone.
His device is screwing up and it's booting him out of the chat.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
He's
I don't
still
know.
here.
You sound great.
I have to do this without visuals. I'm sad about it.
It's all good, dude. It's all good. Your
We're-
eyes are probably
we're glad
closed
you're
anyway,
here,
so
though.
it's all good.
I'm here in spirit.
Yeah, you are. And we're excited for it.
Yo, we handed out a bunch of year-end awards, but we could have gave out the highest guest award to Adam for sure.
Yeah.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
did us proud that day, man. I was very excited.
I
for
think
you.
I think you're still high from when we originally did the interview. So
Probably.
you're not even on a new strain yet. You're just still.
I'm
baked.
probably still riding that wave.
Bro, how
I definitely
stoked are
wanna
you to
smoke
be
with
on
this record
Suburban
label.
Noise?
I'm pretty pumped. It's pretty crazy.
Dude, I think it's the perfect fit for your band. I mean, they know what
I
to do
agree.
with that sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it's been cool, like the guy Kevin that like runs it with Ivory, the other guy that runs it, they're like both really fucking cool. They're like the nicest guys ever. So it's been a nice change for sure.
They're still home to, I want to say, isn't like Cottonmouth or someone affiliated with them on
Both
Suburban
fucking.
Noise?
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
Cottonmouth.
They are.
You probably have I think Head PE. You have the
Mhm.
dudes from Swollen Members. Both of
Yep,
them.
Oh, fuck
Yep.
Swollen Members.
Yeah,
is
yeah, I know. I know
Mad Child and Prevail.
Yeah, I know Mad Child. I met him whenever I was at Kevin's. I talked to him for like
Please
there, like,
collab
every
with
day.
Mad.
Hey,
Yeah.
ironically enough, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't who were we talking about earlier, Matt?
Dashboard Confessional?
No. Audio Overload. Audio Overload. Broken Side. Wasn't Broken Side?
Broken Side was on
Broken Side
Suburban Noise for 5 minutes.
They were on
5
Suburban
minutes.
Well, because they had releases on like some shitty labels, but they signed to Suburban Noise, and from what I was told, they kind of fucked up their own deal. Like they got like, you know, let's be real, rap rock. Some people have fucked up the rap rock sound and have not been able to market it, or they end up in limbo where it's like, oh, you're too rap to be rock, you're too rock to be rap and stupid shit. And Broken Side went to the right label and they still failed, but they weren't motivated and they were awful people.
Here we go.
That's gonna be a killer.
Current artists, obviously Dropout Kingz. Shout out Dropout Kingz. Congratulations
too.
Congratulations, man. We've got Long Beach Dub All Stars are on there. I'm just gonna go through the relevant names. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through the relevant names. Mickey Avalon, Prevail, and Mad Chop.
He's on the label.
Members. Yeah, he is. Swollen Members is technically on the label, 2019 to present. So Swollen
they have their own label too.
Also on there. Head PE, Cottonmouth Kings, the previous roster. So former bands that were on Suburban Noise. We have Broken Side. We've got the Tsunami Brothers. They were pretty decent. Authority Zero, which was a huge fucking punk band back in the day. Yeah, we saw them
in Austin. Times.
Yep. Unwritten Law. Fucking Unwritten Law was on. Dude, Unwritten Law was
good,
but
not bad.
Yeah. And I guess that's really it. Yeah, there's been a couple. Oh, Saigon. Saigon was on there.
Saigon, the rapper?
Yep.
Oh, man, that's strange. Saigon's incredible.
Yeah.
At least he used to
Entourage.
Yeah, Entourage. That's right. Yeah.
I'm sad that I don't have visual, boys.
It's all good, dude.
It sucks, dude, because I wanted to show you my chub. I actually had like 4 inches on me right now.
Bro, that's more than me.
Oh my god, yo, check your DMs.
Thank God you got that fucking Suburban Noise contract, because if you got a small dick and no contract, fuck, bro. Fuck, whack. Hey, Sith Moody got real dark right now and goes, yo, I miss Kyle Pavone from Reclaim His Romans. You know who doesn't? Matt.
Yeah, I had to stop making those jokes after he died. It was very insensitive. So I was never a We Came as Romans fan. But you know what? That was like the last band that people were emailing Scene Radio and telling us like, hey, this band's going to blow up. You need to check them out. And I remember being like, who the fuck is We Came as Romans? And then they blew up.
Yeah, they had a really popular EP before they signed. And then
We Came as Romans without Kyle. I don't know. Steven, the drummer, Stephen Choi or whatever his name is, he still in the band? He was okay.
Yeah.
The Screamer's okay.
The Screamer was really good.
I didn't like the vocals and I don't like the structure of their songs. I felt like they were a band that like had 4 stems for a whole album, went to the studio, and then Joey Sturgis wrote the rest of their album. Sorry. I mean, he's done that for a lot of people. That's what you pay for. You can ask Joey himself. He'll tell you his biggest budget was that album.
They're my homies.
I'm not. I mean, look. The name of the show is I Hate the Scene, so you can call me.
Yeah. Exactly.
The thing I've heard about that band is that they were really good dudes. That if you met them, they had a lasting impression. That everyone left that show saying they're the best guys ever, and I'm rooting for them. And like every dude in the band had his own job to make the band work, and they were doing tours like from where are they from? Like Michigan, right? They'd go from like Michigan to Florida, and then have to like either make the money at the show or like bum money to get gas money back to do it. Like they were really hustling. So I mean, they deserve the fame and shit. It's just not my cup of tea.
Big bet. No worries.
Big bet.
I'm stoked Adam showed up because we had like 12 people say they were gonna come on, and we've had 3.
Fuck Jordan and Johnny.
They're not.
Fuck Jordan and Johnny.
Nappy High says we in the car on our way to Vegas getting crazy, kinda. I don't think he's gonna show up.
I don't think so. Hey, who's he in the car with? Is it him and Memnock? If it's him and Memnock, they gotta get in it, dude. If it's him and Memnock, we gotta go.
I just said who you in the car with.
Tell me, bitch, who you in the car with? Who you in the car with?
Yo, even if he showed up, it would just be like dark.
Yes, we have checked out the Browning, and you can actually check out. We've interviewed them. Yes, our homeboy Rickshaw, who is unfortunately working tonight, recently interviewed him as well. You know,
He interviewed a different dude. I interviewed some other guy in like 2013.
That's a.
It was the weirdest interview because I just stuck the camera in his face because nobody would help me hold the camera to put me in the shot. So it was a very candid, strange. Yeah, it's on the same YouTube channel. So.
Bitter Rose, would you really have sent us cupcakes? I'd be concerned about them, sending them all the way from the desert. Wouldn't they be dry and stale? Sending us cupcakes from the fucking dirty desert.
The dirty.
You're just digging a hole.
Fucking filthy desert rat.
Yeah, this chick's gonna fucking hate you.
She already does, dude. She lets me know.
Michael Skaggs from Outline and Color said he passed out and was asleep. That might be an excuse, or he might show up. We'll see.
Cool, come on in, Michael Skaggs. He's probably too busy trimming 18,000 marijuana plants.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's the hash god at?
Yeah, hash daddy.
The hash daddy. Where is
I'm
fucking?
beginning to feel like a hash god. Where the fuck is he at?
I don't appreciate being called a dummy. I am very much a man.
Adam, who would be on your Mount Rushmore of rap rock?
Oh God.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one, bro. There's some good fucking options.
All right, are we doing this? Can we all pick your Mount Rushmore?
Because you could put individual like vocalists, MCs, or whatever. You know, like you could put a Mike Shinoda, and then maybe I don't know. What's that band? We Like Dead Celebrity Status.
What was your question? Who is the
Mount Rushmore of rap rock?
But we can pick bands, right? It doesn't have to be an artist, one singular artist.
Do you want to pick like all of Linkin Park, or do you want to pick Chester or Mike?
I mean, I don't think I would pick Linkin Park for rap rock, to be honest.
I would.
Okay. Did somebody?
I would probably go with. I mean, maybe Mike Shinoda. Yeah, I guess you could throw him on there. Yeah, you could. You definitely could.
Beastie Boys?
Were they that rock?
They had a full-on rock album.
Beastie Boys for sure.
Yeah.
Beastie Boys did rock and rap, but they didn't necessarily do rap rock.
Dead
then they're on
Celebrity
it
Status.
if they're considered. I'm throwing them on too. You guys are killing it for me. Thanks.
Okay.
POD?
I was gonna say POD, but POD got real.
Does that count?
They got less rappy like after Southtown.
Right.
Southtown definitely counts.
They didn't stay there.
Project
is
Wise.
not rap. What is Project Wise?
Never heard of that.
There's some stuff that they like Chino raps a little bit. I don't know if we were.
Do we count Rage Against the Machine?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think you'd have to count Rage.
You gotta include the homie De La
I
Rosa.
think you'd also have to count Cypress Hill. Cypress Hill did yeah.
Man,
Rock
now-
Superstar
More than
and
four
Rap
on Mount
Superstar.
Rushmore, like I want my Mount Rushmore to have 6.
That's fine. I mean, Mount Rushmore, if you ever actually see the monument, it's a lot smaller in person.
How about the one song that Run DMC did with Aerosmith?
I was just gonna say, do we put Run DMC?
Yeah.
Do we do Run DMC in this or no?
This way.
That
I don't want to include them because at this point, Steven Tyler looks like one of our grandmas.
Oh,
But it was so popular.
hey, it was,
I
and
guess.
you know who's for sure going on my Mount Rushmore of rap rock? Limp Bizkit, son.
Oh, for
I was
sure.
gonna say, what about
Limp
Korn?
Bizkit.
Yeah,
Korn
you got-
wasn't too rappy. Korn was not too rappy.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit
Korn
for
wasn't
sure.
too rappy, but when you're Limp Bizkit, you got Redman and Method Man on the track. Come on, son.
Hey, if you ever want to go back and
what?
if you ever want to go back and listen to a song that didn't age well, listen to Limp Bizkit's "No Sex" from the Significant Other album.
Oh
no.
Wow.
Yeah. Sing that out loud with the windows rolled down.
Yeah. What about fucking? It's a fucked up world. It's a fucked up place. Everybody's judged by the fucked up face. Fucked up moms. Fucked up dads. Fucked up cop with the fucked up badge.
What
That one.
about the collab with Method Man? Just
That's
shut
what I
the
just
fuck
said.
Up.
Rolling.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Shut the
that's
fuck
good.
up. That's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
rolling. It's in
No,
together
but they,
now.
yeah, but they also had the Rollin' remix with Redman and Method Man.
Urban Assault Vehicle remix.
Keep rolling.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, but I forgot they had the fucking
Rollin'
name.
was an okay song for what it was, but no
Oh,
one
yeah.
stopped to think like, why are we doing heavy metal like hokey pokey?
Bro, Undertaker came out to that shit on
Wow.
a motorcycle, dog.
Wow. It's
How
heavy
long
metal?
until
Oh, I
Dropout
got
Kingz
Heavy
cover this?
metal hokey pokey. I've never heard
my
that fucking song.
God. Wow.
Breathe in,
brand
now
new-
breathe out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you're gonna do now.
Wow. That you're blowing my mind right
You
now.
put your left foot in.
I
you
never
put your
never
left
made the
foot
connection.
out, take your left
wow.
foot in, and then you're rolling.
What?
The Undertaker didn't even like coming out to that song.
What?
He done did it, though.
Do we have any like failures in rap rock that we don't like?
Oh yeah,
Because
100%.
there's some that do it tremendous and some that do it very.
Yeah, 100%. You ready? Hold on.
Yo, Bitter Rose, I was about to bring them up. I'm glad you said that. Did you
I
guys
was
mention
too,
Hollywood
actually.
Undead
That's
yet? That's a
fucking
band that makes me
hilarious.
put on my feminism on pause.
I will include select songs
What does that
from
mean?
them,
What
but
does
I
that
don't
mean?
think I can
Feminism
include
on
a whole
pause. What does feminism on pause mean?
album.
What
She's
what
not
is that
offended
doing for you?
24/7.
Man, Hollywood Undead is a good one.
Yeah, when I went to that Dashboard Confessional concert, I heckled them. The saddest part was I was there for Hollywood Undead. Yeah, and the even more sadder
yeah.
part is that I went VIP and hung out with them and got this stupid fucking mask.
Wasn't
Yeah.
that at the MySpace
Is that a real
concert?
story?
Yeah, it is.
if you were on visual,
It was at the
I could show
MySpace
you.
festival.
That's cool as shit.
Put it on.
I can't wear it because it still smells like dick and cigarettes.
All right.
It shouldn't smell any other way, honestly.
So they used to have a member named Funny Man, and he drew a
yeah,
dick on
funny
it.
man.
I
Yeah,
got
he's no longer in the band.
I got a good rap rock
Is
band
he
for
still
you.
funny though? What happened?
No, he's still not funny, and he's still not black, even though he sounds like he is.
A good rap rock band for you. You ready? 311. Shout out Bobby Laredo.
Ooh.
Whose
Didn't you
bathroom
get
I'm
your
shitting in.
nipple piercings ripped out at a 311 concert?
I did. I did. So yeah, here's
Wait,
what
is
happened.
that real?
Yeah, please tell the
Here's
story.
the color of your
I had-
nipples laying on the floor.
I had my nipples pierced when I was like 18. First of all, if you're a young kid listening to this and you want to know a great way to get into a chick's pants or to get her to show you boobs, Bitter Rose.
It's called being a
I'm
gentleman
sorry.
and respecting
I'm sorry.
her.
It's called being a gentleman and also getting your nipples pierced. I would be at parties and dudes would be like, "Bro, you got to show your nipple piercings to this chick so she can show us her tits." I don't know what it fucking was, but chicks didn't believe I had my nipples pierced. So once I showed them my nipples were pierced, they were like, "Oh, I'll show you my boobs."
Was that the same party where we all caught you going down on that pregnant?
Probably. So anyways, put on blast. Anyways, you always mention
Try
that,
and
and
lick
I
at the
try.
baby.
I try so hard to go back into my mind because I got no shame.
I can't forget.
Who was it?
Oh, I don't know. It was some random girl that was over at Bobby. She had glasses on. She looked like a solid 4.5 out of 10. And you were just
it's probably
munching
not.
on it like it was a grilled cheese, and you were drunk.
Yeah, probably.
God,
what
I
were we
hope your
talking about?
fiance doesn't watch this.
311. I was at a 311 concert at the Key Club, which people know the famous Key Club, right? There was one in Palm Springs. There's one in Hollywood.
It was in Moreno Valley.
yeah.
Morongo, that's where it was.
We went and saw 311 at the Key Club, and for whatever reason, kids decided they were gonna mosh. And my nipple went one way, my shirt went the other, and it ripped one. Didn't rip it completely out, but it tore enough to where I was like, I gotta take this out, and I wasn't gonna be the dude that had one nipple.
Did you bleed through your shirt?
No, but what had happened is I mean, I might have bled. Yeah, I might, but not like bad. It didn't
He
rip
definitely
out, right?
listened to the blood on the way home.
But it tore.
You're making my nipples hurt.
Yo,
from
shout
this
out
story.
Found in the Flood.
Hey, Found in the Flood and fucking Silent Treatment. Silent Treatment is hands down one of the best albums of all time. Silent
What
Treatment.
song did you
Front
get
to
them
back.
ripped out to though?
What happened?
What song did you get your nipples ripped off to?
It was down.
It was probably
down.
it was probably Amber.
You are not moshing to Amber, you loser.
Dude,
I know it was a joke.
for some reason, 311 keeps like my homie Sean made a video and like, have you ever seen any of his videos? It's like Mr. Sean Barrett.
Sure.
He has like all the fucking Crocs videos and shit.
Crocodiles or the shoes?
No, the shoes.
Oh
It's
no,
like-
I don't look.
Oh, bro, you gotta fucking look at his videos. They're hilarious. But he had this video where he's talking about 311, and then after that, like all I hear, like at restaurants, 311. I get in the car, turn on the radio, 311's on. You bring it up today. I'm like, what is happening right now?
It's the
Why is
algorithms,
311
bro.
being- it's that life algorithm, bro.
Glitch in the
when I
Matrix.
Back when I was in grade school and kids still used to give me the Marilyn Manson got his ribs removed to suck his own dick rumor.
Yeah. How did that even start? I remember hearing
I could only assume he got his ribs removed to suck his own dick, and people
That's
found
fucking
out.
hilarious because like we're all from like different parts of the country, and we all
that was a national tale.
Yeah.
That was a national
They
tale.
need to study that and be like, how do we make better propaganda?
Did he even like come out and like say anything? He was just like, "Fuck it, just let him run with it."
Probably. You got him a lot of attention.
Shout out to Bitter Rose for calling me out on Instagram. Fuck you.
Yeah, that shit's funny. But back when that rumor was a thing, there was a rumor that 311 was racist because the 11th letter in the dictionary or 11th letter in the alphabet is a K and 3 Ks is a KKK. It's a really stupid rumor.
So it was 311. 311. That's so stupid.
The only thing that makes you believe that is that they were from Nebraska. Sorry, Cornhuskers. It's not my fault you guys have
How the fuck
snowstorms
did a
and
band
literally
like that come
no
from
theme
Nebraska?
parks. I don't know. I always ask that. Like, how are you from here? Like the Spill Canvas. How are you from South Dakota? Like the fuck?
That's true.
At least it's a better Dakota than North Dakota.
Yeah,
That's
there's
true.
no one from
At least
North
they have
Dakota.
Mount Rushmore in South Dakota.
I mean,
fair.
Yeah. Who'd you put on your Mount Rushmore? Of Mount Rushmores?
Are you ready for Are you ready for I have a couple more bands that are rap rock, I guess, considered. Saliva's on the list. I don't know.
Oh,
why they're
no.
on the list. I don't know what the fuck Saliva has to do
They're
with
not
anything.
rap. They're cock rock at
cock rock. Wow. What is cock rock?
Click, click, boom.
Yeah, Saliva made me want to click.
I'm gonna come out with a song called Click Click Poon.
Oh, Head PE for sure. Head PE is rap rock.
Anyone that's collaborated with Tech Nine.
Insane Clown Posse. Tech Nine is probably rap rock himself.
Sinister
to be honest.
Tech 9?
Yeah, dude.
Heck, Nina, bro.
Are the Chili
Zebrahead.
Peppers? Are the Chili Peppers rap rock?
Chili Peppers
It's
are
not,
like their old stuff.
It's not rap, even
Yes.
though he goes.
So
It's like I feel like they're more funk than rap.
here's their. I just did rap rock bands on Google. And here's their top 10. Let me know if this top 10 surprises you. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah. Let me know
I
if
am
this top
shocked.
10. Let me know if this top 10 surprises you. Number 1, Linkin Park. Number 2, Limp Bizkit. Number 3, Rage Against the Machine. We've said all these so far. Number 4, Beastie Boys. Also said them. 5, Run DMC. 6, Cypress Hill.
Run
7,
DMC is only rap rock because of one song, right? Did they have more collabs I'm not aware of?
It might have been. I don't know. Hold on. Red Hot Chili Peppers is after Cypress Hill, who's after Run DMC.
No.
Papa Roach. I think we forgot about Papa Roach for like a
No!
brief second.
When did he ever rap?
They're
not
trying
rap.
to say
Cut
that
my
new
life
metal
into
was
pieces.
rap.
I don't know.
Cut my life into
that.
pieces. I need some Jenny Craig. Suffocation, no bleeding.
This sounds
Crazy
like a dude
Town.
that's mad at his mom or something. But even though I fuck
Crazy
with
Town.
Papa Roach.
He was mad at his mom and his dad because he came from a broken home.
Oh, bro.
no.
You know it's-
Yeah, shouts to Papa Roach. They're from my hometown in California.
Wasn't that the
They do
next
not
song
respect
on the
them.
album after
It
that?
was.
Yeah,
Yep,
it was
yep.
so depressing.
Crazy Town.
So Jacoby
Uh,
Shaddix is a rapper.
Crazy Town.
Jacoby
Crazy
Shaddix's
Town.
old stage name was Kobe Dick.
Yep.
Fuck off, really?
Yeah,
Swear
it
to
was.
God, when Infest came out, that was what we knew him as.
Yep.
No one called him that because his real name was Jacoby Shaddix.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yep.
know that.
Because I
Insane
remember
Clown
one
Posse
year
is on there.
for Halloween, I was wearing an all black outfit and I didn't have my Scream mask on. And some dude came to my house and said, "What are you supposed to be, Kobe Dick?" And I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm not going outside." And I
You should've
did.
been like,
Zebrahead.
yeah,
In
bro.
the house.
You should have just cut your life into pieces after that, bro.
So I cut something.
Oh my god.
Oh, I have
I reached
probably.
my limits of suffocation, no breathing.
So aside from Zebrahead being thrown on here, which
They're not
kind of
rap.
makes sense. Yeah, they are.
But they
Zebrahead
are
raps.
super funny dudes.
Zebrahead raps.
One of the most insane interviews I've ever had. I asked them 3 questions. The interview went for 2 hours.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy Town or Zebrahead, I would say would be rap rock.
Crazy
the
Town's
last,
more rap rock than that.
The last band on here, and this is a band that I think we probably were all into for literally one album, Transplants.
All
I
right.
never got into them actually.
Nope, you hit it on the head,
Dang.
Brian. One single album, and it was
Yep.
given to me.
Yep. Haunted City.
It was
They're-
cool.
Nick
Oh, it
gave
might
it
have
to
been
me and
Trail.
said they were from Oakland. I was like, oh, this is cool then.
Is it
But I
still
don't-
bright outside where you're at, Brian?
What? No. I'm.
Oh, the light. Oh, okay, it's a light. It looks like a window that's covered, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Where are
Yeah,
you right
bro, I'm
now?"
in
Brian's in
Australia.
Maui.
I'm in Australia. I'm in Australia. You
I was
dingo.
like, what is fucking happening right now in this background? I was like, is that a window? But we out here. We out here.
Taking
We
that
out here,
Patreon
baby.
Money and spending it in Tahiti.
All right, you guys want me to breeze through some news and make fun of it real quick? We can have an easy laugh. J-Lo and A-Rod are done. Love is dead. There's no hope for any of us, so give up now. The funny part about this, J-Lo has not returned the $1.8 million engagement ring. My question to you guys, would
Bro.
you sue? Would you send a hitman? Would you go full-on Tim Lambesis on that?
I mean, you gave you.
Yo.
My
Hold on.
fiance could walk out.
Is that
on
too
me.
close to home because it's San Diego?
No,
Tomorrow.
because he gave it to her, so I don't
Yeah.
think she. Yeah,
I was just gonna say she could
And he
walk out
can
on me
afford
tomorrow, and I'm not.
I mean
gonna
they're
ask
both
for a ring
so
back.
they got money coming out their butts. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
dude. But no, and why would I want your? What am I gonna do? Give it to somebody else? I don't want your
I
fucking
would
ring
love
back,
to see
bro.
money come out of her
I
butt.
don't fuck your ring back.
I got two things for this situation, and the second one we're gonna go off the trail.
Oh God.
One,
Okay.
I feel kind of bad for A-Rod at this point.
For why?
Why?
Because A-Rod is literally been a punching bag for his whole career. Not
'Cause
for
he's a
the
dick.
entire Yankee. Literally, they make fun of him in movies. Like they literally in the other guys that said you should have shot A-Rod.
Bro,
Like, it's gotten to the point where they make fun of him in movies.
you want to hear a funny story about A-Rod?
I love it.
Kind of.
Dude,
Yes.
I used to work at this gym for like a long ass time, and it was like a really popular gym where like literally like the biggest fucking like bodybuilders and like
What
fucking
gym?
athletes and shit go to here.
What gym?
But it's called Independence Gym.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah.
aware of
Depends. I wear
Independence
depends.
Gym.
Yeah, but like so A-Rod and his coach like went there for at one point, like for I think they were there for spring training, but he like it was just funny because his coach would like hit on all these chicks for him and like try to spit game, and like all the girls are just like, fuck this guy, bro. Like even though they knew who he was and they're like clamoring, they're still like, damn, this man's wild, and because he like had a fucking wife at the time.
They're like, he's not Derek Jeter.
Yeah,
Oh my
bro.
God.
He was fucking. It was insane, bro. I was like, damn, this guy's crazy. And then like, yeah, it was pretty crazy though. I was like, wow, this guy's kind of a tool
So
bag.
long story short, A-Rod's not a good dude.
No, he's a piece of shit. Honestly, I was like, bro,
Okay,
you-
then maybe fuck
like,
him then.
Just the way
Has
he
he-
like acted, he was just like such a douche.
Has anybody seen the movie Screwball? That documentary about the steroid scandal? In,
No.
Bro, I
Oh.
feel like I fucking vaguely
Oh.
remember watching that. I
So
swear.
you guys might remember it. And what they had, it was an actual documentary, and they talked to, the doctor that was prescribing the steroids. It was this place in Florida where you would go and get your health check,
Of course, it's in Florida.
and then next door to the health check spot was the same. Like the same
Dropout Kingz
doctor,
tour in Florida.
and
Exclusive.
the same, it's just the entire panhandle, but they do it for a month, and they do every side of the panhandle week after week, so it's just a month of going up and down.
Actually, Adam's here to announce their residency exclusively at the Circle K in Pensacola.
Nice. And so this documentary, what they do is they get kids to play the parts of the athletes and the doctors and the lawyers and the people that are involved
Oh,
in
like
this
baby
steroid ring.
Scarface.
And they get this kid to play fucking A-Rod. They get this kid to play the doctor, and it's fucking
Fuck,
great.
okay, I haven't
As like adults,
Great.
like they're
As-
playing it.
Yeah, and so like it'll be like, okay, so this is what they describe it at. A-Rod, the athletes, they would go to this doctor in Florida, and they would talk, hey, I need this, I need that. Cool, I'm going to write you up this prescription. They'd go next door and pick the prescription up. So it was like this fucking one entity in Florida that was just writing prescriptions for steroids, giving steroids. Writing prescriptions for growth hormones, giving growth hormones. And it was just back and forth. And what they do is, as they're reenacting it, they're interviewing the actual people, and you see the people, but then when it goes to the reenactment, it's kids. So it's like this 10-year-old kid, and he's in a doctor's suit, and he's like writing this thing up, and it's this young A-Rod looking kid. And the kid's like in a baseball jersey, he's like got Big League Chew in his mouth, he's like...
That's just like making idiots out of them.
Oh, it's great. Tell me
why I expected Brian to wink into the camera here. If you wink into the camera ever, I will have you arrested.
I did. That's why she said that. I winked into the camera. And that's why she did.
So you also said something about Tim Lambesis, and I needed to comment on something because I seen this come across my timeline the other day.
Yep.
And this is without a doubt the most fucking unbelievable, ironic / I can't believe this is really real. Tim Lambesis is giving mental health classes.
Yep.
Please tell me you had that on your list.
Oh yeah, it wasn't on my list. This is old news. We had it on an episode a few weeks back. Yeah. Anytime.
This is
Tim
old.
Lambesis
I
drives
just
through
seen
Chick-fil-A,
this.
we talk about it.
Dude, the topic of redemption, healing, and hope. Like, dog, what you did was unforgivable. You fucking moron. Like, how are you giving mental health classes?
Yeah.
Is it unforgivable? I think it'd be unforgivable if she died. Is it unforgivable? Okay, never mind. You know what? I'm wrong.
Like,
here's okay.
You're definitely unforgivable, and you definitely are not qualified to give mental health.
I feel like it hasn't even been that long. Like how long? Maybe it happened a lot. Oh, okay. I mean,
I took
I double check. They're not on Solid State. We can make fun of them, guys.
I took a firm stance on this. My firm stance on this was this. I love Avion. Avion is a band that metalcore is probably on my Mount Rushmore, to be honest. And it was this like, it was weird. I was also in San Diego when the news broke, and it was like, yo, a local artist, frontman of metal band is like
Christian metalcore vocalist tries to have his wife assassinated.
It was a news.
Low.
So check this out. We were in this timeshare in San Diego at the time that the news broke, and we were about to leave and go do something. And I remember on the news it was like frontman of a heavy metal band, a local heavy metal band, caught in scandal and yada yada. And I was like, yo, we gotta sit because there's like 5 metal bands in San Diego that I'm aware of, and I know it's one of these bands. Like, it has to be.
Metal band San Diego, we know who it is, bro.
Yeah, no, that's what I was like, yo,
please don't be Carnifex. Please don't be Carnifex.
Dude, I was with Christine and John. I was with John and Christine when this fucking happened. Yo, shouts
to Christine for ratting me out. You fucking.
And so, then they were like, yeah, frontman for Avion, Tim Lambesis. And I was like, he did what? And they were like, yo, they fucking hired an actual undercover hitman to kill his fucking wife. And I was just like, what is this, dude? And then they did the interview, like, maybe a year or 2 after the fact. And they interviewed him, I think, from jail. And he straight confirmed what me and Matt have known for quite some time in terms of the Christian metalcore scene. But he was like, there's a certain point where the Christian goes out the window. It's just about an image at that point. The Christian ideologies or the fucking whatever, the themes, all that, they go out the window eventually.
The term is FAC, fake ass Christian.
Yeah. And when I was like, man, are you really telling us that, like, candidly, you're telling us that your entire image as a band was like a fraud? It was just you're just out here to sell records at this point. And what blew me away,
Chris Roeder and Emarosa,
is they fucking welcomed him back with like open arms. They were like, yeah, Avion, we're still here. And they're putting out albums.
They had Woven War and didn't need him. Woven War would have had all my support.
Yep.
That's what confused me when he came back, and it was like, oh, we're doing it again, you know?
We're in the same boat, Johnny.
Together, boys.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, how's your wife doing? Never mind, buddy. You know I kid.
Yeah.
Hey, at least we won't see him at any speed dating things.
who put that together and thought, you know what, this guy definitely should be talking about mental health with other people.
I mean, if you've been in the prison system, this is what they do. Like, if you've been in the prison system, you're defunct, you've got issues, right? But then you find your way. You find your way to, yeah, exactly. And then it's like, oh, you've learned from your ways. You can teach the troubled youth to learn from their ways. My only gripe with this is, first of all, and it was, can we say it was roid rage? Can we sit here and be like, first of all, can we talk about your steroid use and how that probably had a shit ton to do with it? Sure. And you were jacked like a fucking house?
The inside knowledge that I was told when this happened, and this was at the time that he was releasing, he was releasing it, but he actually saw no profits from it. The Austrian Death Machine, I think it was the third release. He didn't get a dime from that. The label did. I was told he hired a hitman to kill his wife because he was roid raged out and she was about to divorce him and take the kids. Yep. And they said, for what it's worth, she was really driving him crazy and threatening him. I'm like, oh, well, if that's okay, then I don't know how you get to that point. Like,
they tried to like make it excusable, and it's like, hey, man.
The only people excusing it are like diehard Lambesis fans, and at this rate, I've never met one. I know people who say, I used to love them, I wish you didn't do that and shit, but no one, I don't know anyone who defends that shit.
And anybody that does like, okay, well, first of all, their weakest song of all time, so.
Oh, wow. Nerds.
No, but anybody that I think
I can remember on the top of my head.
94 hours?
94 hours, yeah.
94 hours, dog? What are you talking about?
I believe that's their top-rated song on iTunes.
The entire Shadows Are Security album? Boot him. Matt, you got to boot this guy.
I spent 0 hours listening to that song.
Actually, I'm going to boot Brian because he was the big As I Lay Dying fan, and I never really dug them. There's a bunch of older, really popular metal bands like that I just really didn't care for. I'll give you another one. I never really gave a shit about Killswitch Engage or Avenged Sevenfold. I mean, Avenged is cool. I love Cocaine as much as the next guy, but they don't do anything for me.
Oh, okay. Hey, can we? I want to tell you one of the first times. This is the opposite end of the spectrum.
I want to bring back Hinder.
You want to talk about me being?
Don't even get me started on Hinder.
You want to talk about me being like annoyed that Tim Lambesis tried to have his wife killed, and that being like have like a hard contrast to what my mind was trying to tell me. Right? I had dissonance there. I was like, "What the fuck is this? He's trying to kill his wife? What?" You want to talk about
dissonance?
You want to talk about a brain fuck? Are you ready for this? When I found out that Avenged Sevenfold, after they released City of Evil, they did an interview for Rolling Stone, and the interview person
You're boring Jordan to death.
I thought the interview was a joke, and the interviewer was like, as I walked into their studio, they're doing rails off of their recently released gold album, City of Evil. And I was like, they're doing rails of coke? Like, that's not Avenged Sevenfold. Avenged Sevenfold's not doing rails of coke. And through the interview, it was like a 3-page interview.
I've only known Avenged Sevenfold as like eyeliner, coke, and that bat.
And so through the fucking interview, they're like, of course we sold out. Why wouldn't we sell out?
I remember this interview.
We knew that this album was going to make us shit tons of money. And now we get to party like fucking rock stars, like we want to be. And I was like so disappointed, but only disappointed for like a day because City of Evil was a really good album. And I was like, yeah, of course, dude. I guess I would sell out too. I don't know. Like, if that's the point. But I was just like, my 15-year-old brain or 17-year-old brain, however old I was like, man, my favorite band isn't doing coke. They're doing coke? Fuck. This music's so good.
Avenged Sevenfold.
That's why.
Your favorite band is on drugs, kid.
Yeah.
One of my favorite bands of all time is Nirvana, so I don't even want to fucking hear about your complaints. I don't have a problem with that interview.
Are they that straight edge band?
Yeah, it doesn't seem out of the ordinary that Avenged would be doing coke and doing rails off their guitars. What bothered me was reading an alternative press article about Asking Alexandria, who, let's be real, most of their fans are like, I don't know, 11 to 12, are like 11 to 17, 18, 20-something-year-olds, that like that shit. And the whole article is talking about how Danny is just doing all sorts of blow and not stopping. 7 grams. It was something like 7 or 12 grams a week or some shit. Like, he was spending like $12,000 on cocaine a week. And they're bragging about this. And I remember asking their manager, like, isn't this a bad look? Like, are y'all mad at them? And he goes, nah, man, this is rock and roll. I'm like, okay, that shit died in like 92, bro.
Yeah.
People don't like look at bands like, oh, they do coke. They're fucking cool.
You gotta think about your fan base, especially when it's little kids.
Do people ever think about that? Like,
this is, I mean, Asking Alexandria didn't surprise me when they had Belladonna as their cover art. Belladonna is a fucking babe. And
that's the girl that was in the vending machine?
She can take dick like fucking no other.
Belladonna. That's not a
just,
misogynistic compliment,
is just
right?
a fucking babe.
That's
And,
heartfelt.
It's heartfelt, yeah. But when they did that, you're like, okay, you're crossing over into that weird realm where like you're not that underground band anymore because you're going to the mainstream. But you're not just going to the mainstream. You're going to like the hard mainstream where it's like popular porn star. That's who you're getting on your album art. Of course, you got to be singing about coke.
I can't wait till the
afterwards.
Undertaking goes mainstream and we could shit all over him.
Hey, we're gonna sell out as soon as we can.
There you go.
I only
That's the
like
point,
their
right?
old shit. No,
Hey,
the
who's
old
the-
stuff.
what
Remember before
guitarist-
they put the exclamation point in the band name? That's when they were good.
What guitarist are you going to kick out when you have to be a 4-piece band?
Me.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
Hey, we all know. Come on, bring me. All the popular bands had to get rid of one person to make that money a little bit
Why
more
can't
worth
you
it.
have 8
Make it
people in a
little-
band?
Wait,
and make
is
it
that
work?
true? Is that true that
Yes.
somebody usually gets kicked
Usually
out?
the
Bro,
bassist. Everyone just tracks
bring
their
me-
bass now.
Dying
Bring
Fetus
me-
is a trio, and they're not
Bring
major.
me got rid of a guitarist and a bassist and put in a keyboarder. For what fucking reason? I don't know.
Yo, to
But
be
they did
fair,
that.
No, somebody has to run the
Jordan
backing
Fish
tracks.
changed that band. Like
Who?
Jordan, the keyboardist, like Jordan Fish, changed that band for the absolute better.
Silverstein's rocking with 4 pieces right now, and they just released probably their hardest track of all time.
The band we interviewed last week, Wrist Meet Razor, I believe is a 4-piece as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they
what a
also have 4
band.
different vocalists. I don't think that's a real band. I don't like you have 4 vocalists. Figure out what you want to do. Figure out who's singing. Figure out who's screaming.
What really threw me off is I was like, yo, man, I really like your screams. Like, this is what a screamer's supposed to sound like. He's like, cool, thanks. We all do vocals. I'm like, fuck, who the
You
hell
didn't
did
know
I
that?
like? I didn't know. I'm not reading. Like, I don't have the CD in front of me to read production credits. I listen to it and I hear shit.
Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Hey, I pre-ordered the Undertaking's vinyl and it hasn't got here yet because the album's not even out yet. So can't read the back of that one.
There's nothing on the back. It's Austin's butt.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm going to keep that near the bed.
I'd give him a compliment, but he hasn't come back. Hey, is Adam still even here? Adam, I haven't heard shit from you. Okay.
I was gonna
Passed
say
out.
what's with us, bro. Still hanging out.
Good to see you.
I want to give a big shout out to Michael Skaggs of Outline and Color, who was too tired to come on here. I know it's really busy on your day off for making hash to come on.
Gosh, Lord, from the
I also want to shout out Nappy High, who's headed to Vegas right now with a bunch of girls and probably crash the car if he tries to.
Oh, be safe, but have fun.
There you go.
Like a rock
And
star.
Our boy Memnock, I'm just going to assume that Palmdale happened to him. Palmdale. Hey, Jordan, you're a big Afro Man fan. You ever listen to that song Palmdale?
Nah.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what That's where he's
nah.
Nah.
That joke didn't land. All right, you know what? Whatever. I got other jokes. Flava Flav wants people to stop
Flava
calling him
Flav.
Boozy Badass
What? People were calling him Boozy
I think
Badass?
that name's taken.
because they look alike.
Oh.
Oh, no.
I thought you were saying that he wanted people to start calling him that, and I was like, I think that name's taken. Like,
He wants people to stop calling him Boozy Badass. This one made me kind of bitter because I'm a hater. Nas made $100 million with the sale of Coinbase this week.
why are you a Nas hater?
Because
Yeah.
Illmatic's the only good album he ever put out. Also, you're gonna miss the punchline. So yes, Coinbase got sold this week. It's a crypto platform. Apparently, he invested in it. It's great. He made $100 million. Still can't make a good comeback album.
The
Also-
slander is outlandish.
Adam and Jordan are mad. They want the floor.
I'm not even mad, but it's
I'm
still just like,
upset.
wow.
Final bit of news: Kendrick Lamar dropped the album "Damn" 4 years ago. Even though it feels like 16. So where the new
Dude,
shit at?
honestly, though, that's weird. It does feel like 16.
It has. It's actually
That's weird.
Double XL said it was 4 years, but the truth is, Adam, it's actually been 12 and a half years since Damn came out. I've already forgot all
Has
the lyrics
he?
to Humble. Yep.
Wow.
Bro, I'm weak because I was like, if it really is 4 years, tell me why it does feel like
It
16.
is
No,
4
it's true.
years,
To
bro.
Pimp a
No, it
Butterfly
did
came
come
out in
out-
2006.
No, it did come out
like
4
Raiders.
years
Good
ago.
Kid,
What
Mad
is it?
City came out
When-
in 2002. It's been forever.
No, it's
That's true.
Bro, he
That's
released
not true.
Project 88 in 99.
When he was like 18, 7, he was like 7.
Dude, 4 years old though. That really does. It does feel like
That's
it came out
crazy.
longer
Yeah.
though. That's
Oh, yeah.
weird.
My left stroke just went viral.
Not
Like, that
only
shit's
has Kendrick
gone
not dropped an
forever.
album, not really done enough guest appearances or given us shit, but TDE, I mean, they got some of the flyest rappers in the game. Schoolboy Q is one of my favorites. You got Kendrick, you got J-Rock, you got SZA,
Best
there's
roster
Absol.
in the game.
Who?
I mean, if you're talking about Griselda, maybe
Yeah, Griselda's a shit.
Griselda by
TD
Fashion Rebels.
TD, man, that's everybody on that label is fucking
Yeah, murdering it.
incredible.
They're great, except they don't drop enough projects. And I already forgot the dude's name.
Maybe that
They-
makes you want it more.
Oh yeah, it's definitely made me want it to the point where, you know, when you want Chick-fil-A on a Sunday and you go get it on Monday, but then your car breaks down, you say fuck Chick-fil-A. That's how I feel right now.
That's what it's like waiting for a Kendrick album.
TDE hasn't given us anything good. Like, I can't even remember that mediocre ass rapper who had 2 albums and he was fucking trash. It was like a one word name. I can't remember the shit, but he was fucking like just so basic that you could just throw the shit away. You don't even need it. But yeah, 16 years ago, Kendrick Lamar dropped Damn. It's crazy.
Isaiah Rashad's nasty for sure. He's dope.
Yo, oh man, don't tell me that was who it was.
No, I think you're talking about SZA.
He's dope.
Not SZA. I like SZA.
SZA's cool.
Absol,
No,
Schoolboy Q,
Reason?
I love Schoolboy.
THC.
Reason dropped whack ass shit. That's who it was. I
He
wanted
had
to say
that.
Problem.
He had that Dreamville feature, and it was dope. with
Yeah, you say
Cause.
Dreamville, J. Cole, boring, snooze fest.
Oh yeah, I forgot you hate J. Cole.
Yeah, we big J. Cole haters. You know what the funniest thing to do is? Like, just as a social experiment, go on your Twitter tonight, the more followers, the better, and tell people J. Cole isn't a good rapper. He just acts like he is. And then check your mentions in an hour. Your Twitter
J.
will
Cole
have
is a good
melted.
rapper, though.
I think that the fact that you met, I mean, J. Cole is one of those artists where he's got like that. Like, if you were to say that about Kendrick, you'd get a bunch of hate. You know, not that you would,
Kendrick
'cause
isn't
Kendrick is.
boring.
I mean, I don't think J. Cole's that boring. I like J. Cole.
That boring, but he is boring on
I
some
knew it
level.
wasn't
Okay.
we a bunch of haters. It's
He's-
I a bunch of hater.
He's
I
also.
is hater.
I mean, what do you think about? Fuck, who was I just thinking of?
Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck, if I can't remember. Oh, Joyner Lucas. You're not a Joyner Lucas fan either, huh?
I don't know. He's
He's
nothing,
like
he tries too hard. I feel like these try hard rappers, like, you know who is the quintessential try hard rapper? Hopsin. He just, you want to be edgy, you want to be smart, you want to be lyrical. Like, too bad you're none of those things. Like, you just wear contacts and act scared.
I feel like MF is kind of that way. I'm not a big
NF?
I don't-
That dude
NF.
pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't. But people are into him.
I don't know.
People
Maybe I'm
really
just
into him.
racist against white rappers.
Like, yeah, that could be.
There's only a few white rappers I like, you know, Evidence, Eminem, the Beasties, Mad Child. I don't know. A lot of these other dudes, like, I don't like try hard rap. I don't like when you try too hard.
You know, be cool without trying. Like, look at Adam's not trying at all right now. He ain't even saying anything, and he's cool.
I'm hanging out, you know.
I'm hanging out, man.
I'm here for the conversation.
I
you
can
know?
only imagine. I think that the reason we don't have visuals of Adam is because he's probably in like a really nice bath. He probably has like his eye covers on.
Dude,
his
I
AirPods,
wish,
dude.
bro.
He's
I'm
probably
literally
got,
just sitting at my desk.
He's like, I don't even know why I'm in this interview. This is fucking stupid. I don't even know why I'm here. Really, I'm out. That's what he's doing.
He doesn't even remember the first interview we did.
He's like, hey, thanks for having me on the show, guys. It's awesome. Great time for a show.
Yo, thanks for having me on Headbangers Ball.
Yo, that hasn't been on in like
Damn.
Hey, who was?
Yo, and I'm your host, Ricky Rackman. Thanks for stopping
No.
by.
No,
How
who
do
was,
you
the,
remember that?
who was the chick that did that show on Fuse that was into the metal? Who was super hot? Who was that?
Oh,
Julia.
Julia. Yes,
dude,
dude.
it was like in my brain, but I didn't want to say because
What was the show? What was the name of that show?
It was
Uranium?
My life.
No, it wasn't Uranium. Oh man, what was her last name? Anybody know?
I don't.
No.
Jamie,
I'll
look
find.
that
I'll
up.
figure it out.
Wait,
I'll figure
wasn't
it out.
that? No, that wasn't Headbangers Ball.
No, although she did. Julia Chernetsky.
She did a lot of interviews.
Is this
Yeah,
her?
she did. Yep. Oh, dude, she's fire.
She looks like she might be Hispanic.
That was
I
definitely
don't know what kind of
Metal
name it is.
Asylum.
Yeah,
Metal
Metal
Asylum.
Asylum.
Wow.
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
She's definitely cute. I don't know what the hell her last name is.
Chernetsky.
Chernetsky? What the nationality?
Chernetsky. She's from Ukraine.
She's related to Steven Seagal.
Okay, can't.
Is she?
No.
Yo, I was. That's funny because I was trying to watch Exit Wounds today.
Exit Wounds.
For
Wow.
DMX.
Wow. She also hosted the Rock on the Range 2010.
Oh, for real?
I think that was the last time Attack played in their hometown of Ohio.
Damn.
Oh man, where's Wetzel?
I remember whenever I saw Attack
Oh.
and the dude had his auto tune on and he was like, "Oh, it's hot."
You know what's crazy?
Like trying
You know
to
what's-
talk like normal.
You know what's
It was
so
just fun.
funny? You know what's so funny is a lot of people are like, "Oh, they do autotune. They do autotune." We saw Johnny Frank and Attack. We saw Attack live and interviewed them, and he used no autotune because
That
he
kid
had
could
because his
actually
voice
sing.
was dope.
No
Yeah,
tune.
if you
People
guys
just
listen to
assume
Yeah, it was like a
genres is good.
stylistic thing.
hey, if you listen to
Yeah.
Bill Murray, he's
Yeah, his
fucking
new stuff
great,
is-
bro.
Yeah,
Bill
no,
Murray
Bill Murray.
is the
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
Is the
no,
shit.
I-
Eggy Pocket, maybe
man.
the best EP of the year. Eggy Pocket was fucking great.
Yeah.
And whoever said that Julia hosted the show Uranium, you are correct. That was the first show. Metal Asylum came in 2005.
Ooh.
So you are correct. You are correct there.
Brian, send him a prize.
100 Usher bucks.
You get a picture
gonna-
of my nuts and Usher
No,
bucks.
I'm good. I'm gonna gift myself a prize, but I need somebody else. Who's the biggest smoker in this podcast?
I'm
right
actually
now?
sober right now. I'm going on a tolerance break.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So not me.
Matt, should I smoke GG4 or some mock or Matt?
Oh,
or
real
whatever?
quick.
GG4 because you can't pronounce the second one.
Real quick.
Is it
Can I
mock
give you
or
guys
Mac? I don't know.
Can I tell you guys some
Mock
most
Miller?
gangster shit of all time? Let me tell you this. So my mom
I've heard both,
my
really.
mom lives in Palm Springs,
Oh
which
God,
is
here
where
we
we're
go.
from. What? Huh? Did I get a code? 210337.
What the hell are you talking about, kid?
Getting a code, son. So we my mom lives in Palm Springs and it's in California and weed is legal in California. So she frequents this place called West Coast Cannabis Club. And when I went down and visited her in October, she took me in and like introduced me to all her friends because she's a fucking stoner and like
It
does
smells
the
like
fucking,
dick and cigarettes in here.
does the whole fucking I'm gonna go smoke pot thing, right? So my mom sends me a package the other day. She sends me my other podcast, the logo is a light bulb. So she sends me this cool little light bulb drink, right? And then she sends me a West Coast Cannabis t-shirt. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. West Coast Cannabis t-shirt. Looks pretty fly. That's awesome. But
And then she sends me meth in a tweak.
Then she sends me this like small little tube. Mind you, she mailed this to me postal service. So USPS, United States Postal Service, right? Federally sent the mail, right? Sends me for sure like 2 grams of weed. Just my mom
Are you
being
Takashiing
67.
your own mom right now?
She's fucking 67, has no idea what's going on, and just straight sent me weed through the mail. This is fucking great.
So you just
Takashiing
snitched
your
on your
own
mom
mom.
committing a federal crime.
First of all, they're not gonna know who my mom is.
They're gonna kick the
Second,
doors.
They're
down.
not going to know
The
your
FBI's
mom's name
listening
is
right now.
Sharon Kern.
Second of all, Sharon Kern. First of
They're
all,
not going to know that she lives in La Quinta Cove.
she got divorced from my dad years ago, so her last name is not Kern anymore. Second of all,
Well, yeah, that was the joke, Brian. I wasn't going to actually air out your mom's name and get her. I mean, you know
You
what?
can
Now I
dox your
will.
mom on podcast.
Yeah, now let's just get your mom doxxed. You know, all those times that she shit talked me on Facebook when she thought I was making fun of you. Let's just have full blown beef with your mom. Get this bitch arrested now. Yeah. Hope you last in the clink, Cheryl.
Fucking Cheryl out here shipping packs in the mail.
Sad.
so I tell my mom, I go, Mom, listen, you can't.
You're a
send weed.
drug trafficker, Mom.
I was like, Mom, it's super illegal to send me weed through the postal service, so please don't do that again. UPS it. The next time you need to send me some, just UPS me a box, and I'll get it.
Your mom's
fine.
just like pussy.
I know. She's like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah, I'm about to piss my pants. I'm probably gonna
You're-
do it.
All right, man. Yeah, for sure. Don't poop your pants while you're on here.
No,
God
but
damn.
I could probably shit. You never know.
What are you talking about, bro? Are you shitting or not? Are you shitting or not?
Pissing. I said I'm gonna piss my pants.
Oh, well, yeah, dude, you can do that when you're on the stream. That's cool. No, we don't care.
Yeah.
Piss your pants,
Yeah,
bro.
stream
I
on
mean,
the stream.
Yeah,
I'm
not on video.
streaming, bro. Come on.
Yeah, dude, you don't have a
Stream on
video.
the stream.
You're in the tub. Just pee in the tub. You're fine.
Yeah, bro. No, I'm streaming my stream, dude. Come on.
All right, so
you
while
streaming from the
we
stream?
have these multiple band members here, well, who's your least favorite bandmate?
Austin.
Myself.
Saying.
We start beef with Austin right now.
Actually, when the Undertaking hits it big, they're just gonna turn instrumental and kick Austin out because
Oh my
you
god.
can't scream. You can't scream and be big. You
We
gotta
already
be
made
very
a
big.
joke about that because he missed practice on Wednesday, and we were like, our bass player's doing all the vocals, so you're out.
And
I
that's
said
just
you can
because
help us set up the drum kit.
if you're gonna kick the
Turn him
bassist
into a
out,
tech.
at least he can play vocals.
Just turn him into a tech, man.
Yeah.
I go on tour with plenty of failed musicians who are great drivers now.
He can sell merch for us.
Oh my god! Wow, that's like the reverse dance, Gavin. Like you didn't make your merch guy a member; you made your member a merch guy. Oy.
Isn't that the attack story? Wasn't fucking Nick just a merch dude, and then
I
fucking
thought
became
Nick was in
that.
that "Here I Come Falling" band or something.
Oh, was he?
Nick Barnwell, right?
I don't know.
I just remember when I saw him, I was like, okay, what the fuck happened? Because that Austin shit had like just broke. It was really weird. I always think it's funny when bands like get signed and then have like a bunch of member changes. It's like we got signed as this iteration, but we're gonna kick everyone out and go and get this new shit. Like back in
Oh
2009,
my
it was
God.
really trendy to have like a female vocalist, whether she was good or not. Like it was just an image thing. And there was a bunch of local bands trying to do that. It's like, yo,
Hold on.
what did you read? Speak. Spit it out.
I'm on the Here I Come Falling in Wikipedia page. Are you ready?
This better be fucking funny if you're laughing this much. I swear.
They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 past members in their band.
Damn, dude, look up Dillinger Escape Plan. They have the most ex-members out of any band I know.
They existed from 2005 to 2008.
That's not even... God
That's
damn.
bonkers.
That's 3 years, and they had 16 members.
Who's the constant member? Because no one likes him.
The final lineup. So unfortunately, this doesn't have one of those grids where it tells you what albums they participated in.
I
and
like
all
that.
It doesn't have that because they only existed for 3 years, and I don't even think they had an album. So
No, they had one. I have it.
they did. Yeah, they did. The only like recognizable members, Danny from My Children, My Bride. Hey, shout out My Children, My Bride. Me and Matt went to go do a show at Chain Reaction, and the promoter told us that My Children, My Bride were not going to play that show because FSU was going to fuck them up if they came.
And they were
That's
there.
a true story. That's a true fucking story.
And FSU's a bunch of pussies.
the hardcore crew, fuck shit up, was going to fuck up My Children, My Bride if they played the show at Chain Reaction.
Why would
That
you
was
fight
true
a
story.
Christian band? Like, that just makes you a dickhead.
I thought you said FSU. I was like, why was Florida State University trying to fight out
What is
out
Deion Sanders
in
beef
chain
with this
out in
band?
Chain Reaction?
Who the fuck? Why is The Rock beating the fuck out of
He went to
My
Miami.
Children, My Bride?
What the fuck was there?
my bad.
What was Bobby Bowden out there trying to throw hands with? I was like, what the fuck was that old ass motherfucker's name?
Jameis Winston. He was stealing crab legs.
Tasting a W. Was he Florida State?
Yeah, Jameis was. He stole crab legs too.
Man, he just
Dang.
wanted a pub sub.
Bitter Rose just asked me what I'm eating. It was one of them packs of like cheese, crackers, and like cranberries or something. I don't know. I found
The
it.
P3 packs, dude? You're eating P3 packs or what? Getting
Yeah,
that
but it's
protein
the
up?
generic Kirkland brand. Shouts to Costco up in this motherfucker because I love to eat products from the same company that makes my jeans.
Find us with a fat ass Kirkland endorsement.
Hey, shout out to anybody that's still watching this. 'Cause
Yo,
we're
did
not gonna
Adam
have the-
say bye?
Yeah, he did. No, he didn't.
I was gonna say I didn't say bye. I fucked
He
up.
dropped his phone in the toilet.
Shout out to Goldberg ended Bret Hart's career at Starrcade 99 when he kicked Brett's. Yeah, that's a true story as well.
That is true.
Yeah, he kicked Brett so hard in the head. And I just learned that Shawn Michaels' eye got fucked up because Jericho threw him through a screen.
That's when he got the wonky eye?
Yeah.
Because they said they pinpointed it.
Yeah.
That was
apparently
the day I stopped respecting Shawn Michaels, when the eye went wonky.
Yeah. And that was also the same day that Jericho popped Shawn Michaels' wife in the chin, for real.
Oh,
Caught
yeah.
a bunch of heat about it.
Yeah, he was supposed to fake punch her, and she like leaned into it, and he knocked her clear out.
Michaels ducked, and it was just like a full-on punch.
Yeah, he fucked it all up though. Like Jericho laid her out.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
We're at 2 hours, Matt. 2 hours and 15 minutes. This
might be the second longest podcast we've ever had.
It's about to become the first.
It's a year anniversary, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold out for any more guests.
Jordan is on his 16th joint.
This is actually number.
You have them lined up.
No, I just have my ashtray right here.
Oh.
It was empty when I started, so this is 4.
I've only done 1 refill. I'm not mad. I'm having a great time. This has been an awesome celebration. Congrats again. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
You know, for 2 years, I think me and Brian are just gonna get naked and just live stream our flaccid dicks.
I've actually suggested
that we do interviews naked.
I've suggested that we just transfer platforms to OnlyFans and do them all in the nude, and I bet you we'd get a shit ton of people.
And I told you I was down, but I don't
probably would.
Prawns.
I know Jordan Tupper, Bitter Rose, whoever else is in the chats are going to be about it. Fucking Haley, all the chicks all the people that come in all the time. Justin
God,
Jack's
don't you wish Bitter Rose had an OnlyFans?
Sure, gonna pull his pud to fucking the OnlyFans. She probably does have an OnlyFans. She lives in the desert. What else is she doing?
Wow, way to assume something, you asshole. That chick's gonna hate you.
She already does.
Yeah, she definitely does. That didn't take long. What, you figured you're engaged now? You just start like making women hate you?
I don't need anybody else to like me. I'm good.
Okay, all right,
I'm fine. Hey, I'm not having sex with chicks I've groomed since they were 13, bro. I'm not doing. I'm not a weirdo.
He groomed her since she was 16 because she was a super fan of his band. Okay, get it straight.
Okay, well, whatever.
We don't endorse any of that shit.
I have thought about getting manifested in my eye.
You talking about Franz?
Yeah, of course we're talking about.
Yeah, his chick is.
It sounds like he's very much about that life.
Oh, he's a groomer. For sure.
That's why they did
100%.
the song about that life.
Yeah.
That's why joke is.
That's what they were about.
Yeah.
It only clicked because I don't really listen to them, and I was like, oh yeah, wait, isn't that a song name? You know what? Fuck.
Okay. Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been a fantastic year. You know, Matt had a great run on the show. Unfortunately, we're replacing him with Austin, who also isn't here. So, but you know, he's
You're
out
the
of.
one
He's out
saying
of.
chicks have an OnlyFans or probably do and shit. Just assuming chicks are getting naked on the internet for cash.
I do.
You assume they all do. I bet your chick has an OnlyFans.
Oh no, I was gonna say I get naked on the internet. I was saying I get naked on the internet for cash.
Oh my god! If you think the shit we say on this podcast is bad, just wait until we establish that paywall.
For anybody that's curious, I've been looking at my phone every 10 minutes because BJJ headquarters has this thing called rolling deals, and every couple minutes they're sending me a text with their new prices that they have. So if anybody's into like
prices on what?
Jiu-jitsu gear.
Okay, enough of that. I thought he was gonna say like, yeah, I'm trying to get alerts on getting an Xbox Series X, but he's over here talking about jiu-jitsu. Like that's.
Does it say jiu-jitsu? Y'all watch the fights and shit like UFC?
He does. Brian likes to illegally live stream them on Facebook and catch a ban.
Yeah, I did that and had like 1,000 viewers. It was dope. My fucking page jumped up.
No shit. You gave away $100 program for free.
No, it was just on Fox. I wasn't doing the pay-per-view. It was just a Fox card.
Oh, Fox. Yeah, you know, there's not $1 million exchanged between them and UFC. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I did it.
Is there anything else or anything else we need to go over before we end this 2 hour and 17-minute podcast? Like,
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna keep smoking weed and talking until you guys just fucking.
Hey, dude. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like you're in like a deprivation tank or something right now. What happens when the lights go off? Are you just like sitting in your thoughts in the dark or what? Talking to you, man.
Are you outside?
I don't know. No.
Hold on. Literally, let me see if I can turn the computer enough. I'm in my room. I'm watching Sports Center and
is
shit.
That Kyrie?
Yes. That is Kyrie.
He makes some good shoes, but I fucking hate him, dude.
The worst shoes of all time.
Yo, these I bought blindly. They were a mystery pack. They look good, you know.
Ayo, Matt, what size shoe you wear?
13.
Ah, damn.
I got these purple Kyries, and then I got these random Kyries that look like Boba Fett colors, like green and red and a little bit of yellow. It's kind of cool. There's a big eye on it.
I was gonna say, do you like Kobe's at all?
Yeah, I just can't get my hands on them, bro.
Dude, check out this fucking come up I had at the flea market the other day. I've never seen anything like this in fucking.
I love Kobe Pro.
The flea market. You got this at the flea market.
Yeah, and the only reason I asked is because they're size 12, and for some reason I thought you were a 12. High top Kobe 9s.
Yo,
I know exactly what those are, man. Those are great. So they don't fit you at all?
No, I literally just bought them because they were a fucking steal when
How much? How much?
$40.
Bro, sell them.
Do you have a box? Damn. Yeah, so it already looks bad as a sale, but they look clean.
Oh, they're super clean. I gotta clean them. And
you
stuff,
can still get people that'll buy
They
them.
look like they're mad comfy.
I put them on and they are, but they don't like fit my foot. But I found a pair of Gamma Blue Jordan 11s there one time, and then I found a pair of cream low top Chucks that I literally wear every day now. The flea market has been exquisite.
You know, for like $50, I got the Zoom Freak ones, and they look good. The second version looks like shit, but yeah, enjoy them. They're really low cut, really low. And in probably next episode, I'll debut my new Giannis jersey that I just got.
Oh, I know the last time I was on here, we did like a sneaker show and shit. Did I show you my new come up?
Nah, besides those Kobe's. I mean, it's better a sneaker show than a dong show.
No, this is mine. This is mine. Hold on.
All right, dong time? Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Oh, we're going to OnlyFans? We're switching over?
Yo, this is like
you need to get money for that. You need to get money for that. Save it.
Exactly.
Oh, they're pretty. Those are the one mids.
No, the high tops.
They're the high
they
tops,
are highs.
bro.
I thought
those are dope.
Yeah, they're the highs. University Blues.
Yeah,
they're fly.
I'm trying to get the Hyper Royals tomorrow. Like I'm big on that.
Hey, did anybody get it on the Tally Converse or the Tally?
The Adidas's. I'm
definitely
in on those.
Son.
I don't
my
fuck
buddy,
with Adidas.
Dude, my buddy got in the fucking lottery, and I was like, what? Why didn't you tell me? I would have gotten in on this shit, man. Yeah, they look dope.
Dude, have you actually like seen all the like crazy like little details of the shoe?
No, I haven't.
Dude, there's back pocket. There's quotes like on the tongs.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
His eyes are on the tongue. And then when they go outside, they get bloodshot. Like it's crazy.
No!
Crazy detail.
What?
Get the Adidas confirmed app and get in the drop. You still got time.
Oh,
What about the Ric Flair Dame 4s?
I occasionally see those pop up in like Marshalls sometimes.
The Dame 4s?
Yeah. Or the Ric Flair shoes. Yeah.
What?
I feel like
The sevens?
The blues or the white and gold?
The white and gold, son.
White and gold.
The white and golds are the
blues
new
are
one.
dope.
How the fuck are those in Marshalls?
Maybe they're not those ones then. I don't know.
The blues are dope.
But
The blue was the first one.
I see Dames in there a lot.
Oh, it's leather like a wrestling shoe. That's dope, bro. Whoa. Woo! It says woo on the side. Wow.
Jordan, you being a Pennsylvania guy might hopefully respect this, but I finally ordered my first replica championship title belt. It'll be here on Tuesday, so the next show I'll be displaying it. I went ahead and bought the ECW World Heavyweight Championship.
You did. Fuck yeah, you did.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The
But I
$300
got the
one
best
that's
way
heavy.
to. Yep.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
real
Yep.
350. Yeah, the real one.
Yep.
Because I'm the real champ.
Jeez. Are you gonna put it on the wall behind you?
Mr. Monday
Actually,
Night,
I have the perfect way to display it, and I'll have to wait to show y'all. But if you like ladder matches, then you'll love it. Yep.
Are you gonna
Fuck
put it?
it.
Are you gonna hang it from the roof?
I got the official title holder from ladder matches that was on sale, and I'm just gonna bolt it to my ceiling, and I'm gonna hang the title over it, so every day I can reach up for that brass ring.
That's
that
dope.
proverbial brass ring.
That's dope.
It's gonna be dope, dude. And then I'm gonna like blade myself,
The
get a
only-
little bit of
I
color.
was gonna say the only people that are gonna see this are you and your mom.
When she makes my bed.
And then one day she's just gonna take it, and you're gonna have to fight her for it. It's gonna be fucking great.
And it's
She's
an
gonna go in there,
ECW
she's like,
belt, so
"This is
no
fucking-
rules.
This is fucking stupid. And she's gonna take it down. You just hit her with
You're
a chair.
a crack whore.
Barbed wire on the back.
Oh yeah, barbed wire bat for sure. Bitch is going down. So I want to thank you guys for being a part of this. The Undertaking, thank you guys, you and Austin, so much for being here.
Nah, screw Austin.
Band, you guys, yeah, screw Austin. He didn't come back.
Hey,
He totally bailed on
if
us.
you need a vocalist, Matt knows what he's doing. You know.
Hey, and I love San Diego. I can relocate in a heartbeat. But he does have me beat on the hair and
he's
the
not
stash.
a Padres
His stash
fan,
is
though.
thicker.
Yeah, he's not a Padres fan.
It's
either,
hard
so.
for me to get down on teams whose colors are brown and puke yellow.
Yeah, they don't have good colors.
They used to be blue and white. What happened? Y'all used to have camouflage jerseys.
Because
Man.
they're called the Fathers or whatever. They're the fucking
The
Padres.
San Diego
The Padres,
Fathers.
Friar.
Oh yeah, the Friar. That logo is ugly with the Friar.
I heard they were calling them that on SportsCenter the other day, and I
The
was
Fathers,
like,
they
mad
were.
confused.
Yeah, they were. They were calling them the
The
Fathers.
Friars. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you're the Padres. What the fuck
Someone
are
they should
talking
just
about?
call them the Dads.
The
Dad bods.
Dad Ball. Instead of Money Ball, it's just Dad Ball. Well, I want to take this time to thank all the guests that confirmed an appearance and didn't show up. The rest of Dropout Kingz, Skaggs from Outline and Color, our homie Bill Darkangelo. If you need artist management, holler at him. He's in Arizona. Memnock, Nappy High, the Miami boys in a vat. I think something happened to them because they were really stoked to come on. So we'll probably have them on a different time. I know the Canadian dudes of Heart are really stoked for us, but Brian specifically told me not to invite them because they were too
That is not true at all. That is not. I love the of Heart dudes. I love the of Heart
I
dudes.
reached out to Crimson Apple. They read the message and didn't reply. I reached out to Nightshade, got totally ignored. Casey Sable, shouts to him because he reached out to us and wanted to come on the show, and he actually sent a voice message.
Fuck yeah, man. That's awesome. I'm going to try to make it. I really don't think I'll be able to, but I'm definitely going to try.
He didn't.
Because you guys are the shit.
Fair.
We're the
Thank
shit.
you, Casey.
Yeah,
He's
super cool
also
with him.
he's also jacked to the gills. So if anybody
Bro,
wants
his
to
arms
see,
are huge.
this fool looks like he released a promo pic the other day, and it was him sitting in a chair with a towel over his head, and he's all tatted up. And I thought it was his announcement that he was joining WWE because that shit was fucking buff, son. He is fucking jacked, and he's just like, I have a new love song out. It's about love and emotions, but he's fucking jacked, just choking people out all
He
the
did
time.
a ballad, and he's probably one of the most perfect dudes to do a metal ballad. So
What's
go look at
crazy
that
is
shit.
like you wouldn't think that he was in Periphery or in any type of like metalcore act ever, just because he's like
Are you about to say he's too good for metal? Because I think you're going to insult our friend.
No. I was gonna say that he's like he is the kind that would just write like studio metal, like he's just fucking pumping away studio
metal.
shit. Yeah, and that's what he's doing. It's just one single at a time. It's all like super
It's a
atmospheric
super
and epic.
interesting approach. Like that
It's
dude
very
can do whatever
Anthem.
he wants.
Yeah, except do an interview in downtown LA as riots are going on because he has his window open.
There was a
and-
massive truck that drove by and fucked our quality up.
And he apologized a week later. He's like, "Hey, bro, I got something fixed, so like you won't have to worry about cars coming by anymore."
He listened back through it. Was like, oh my god. So
like,
shouts
"I
to
got it
Casey
taken care
Sable. Shouts to Al Bolts, the vocalist for Ascent Like Wolves, who couldn't make it. The dudes in Thousand Below, who couldn't make it. Shouts to Justin Fornoff from Wrist Meets Razor, who was on last week. He couldn't make it. Doing a bunch of interviews to promote his album. And everyone else we've had on the show. I mean, besides the couple Predators we had on the show, everyone else was cool.
Undertaking, your album comes out when, Johnny?
April 30th, 2 weeks.
Woo, baby, let's go. April 30th, brand new.
Stream it,
Undertaking album.
stream it,
order
listen
their
to it.
shit
Yeah,
right
buy
now.
the stuff if you have money, but if not, just listen to it and tell your parents to listen to our music.
I want to say it's like solidstate.merch.now or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you go to Solid State's website, just solidstaterecords.com, it should just
The
be on the top.
Undertaking's one of the first packages, and they have vinyl and pre-order shit, so pre-order the fuck out of it and tell your friends to. Jordan was in a band called Avion Roe, and he won't see a dime from their record, but you can still go out and buy it. It's probably not available on any physical copies, but you can probably burn it, or if you had any friends that went to Warped Tour, you know what? Just don't even fucking listen
Matt,
to it. It
it's
doesn't matter.
2021. People aren't burning CDs.
So I should
That doesn't
stop
happen.
copying this cassette tape behind me. I was going real.
Oh, you
real.
really have an 8-track and you're copying cassettes? That's what you're
Well,
doing right now?
I wanted a duplicate of the cassette.
That's
so I
what you're
went
doing with
cassette
your
to
time,
cassette.
Matt? We could have had more guests on here.
Can you
and
put the
fucking
show on
copy-
cassette tape? That'd be great.
We're actually doing a limited run.
That'd be. I mean, that would be cool.
Somebody did that. Who did that recently?
Everyone's making cassette tapes now, but like vinyl, I'll buy. It looks nice, and I won't play it. But cassettes, I'm not fucking buying.
Yeah, and who the fuck is buying something to play a cassette on? Like a Walkman? What are we talking about? I'm not spending money on a Walkman.
Dude, you'd have to go back in time and
Are you driving me
Biff and get the Walkman.
Are you picking me up in like an '88 Datsun? What the fuck is going on? You have a tape player?
I can't believe I bought Nappy High's vinyl and then he blew us off on the podcast.
Oh, he's driving to Vegas to rage with bitches, bro. Who cares?
Jamie, can we say bitches when referring to what we can't, right? Yeah, we can't. We can't say that anymore. He told us not to. Yo, look at Blood Red, bro.
That's dope.
I'm not gonna say he's a gangbanger.
First of all, MG. Okay, is there a way that we can boot Bitter Rose for having the MGK cassette? She just admitted to having the MGK cassette, and I think we need to boot her out of the chat.
MGK put Tickets to My Downfall. Is Ticket to My Downfall the pop punk album?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, that's not okay. I mean, it's bad enough that you got bullied out your own genre, but then you go to a new genre and you act completely unoriginal in it. I could have done that. You know what? I'm gonna. This weekend, I'm doing it.
You do it. All right, where can they find you guys? Last little shout outs. Jordan, where can they find you? Anything you're doing? I know there's no more, unfortunately, you said no more podcasts. Maybe you can hang out with us a little bit more then, man. Maybe we have a fucking third member in this gang.
It was my inappropriate joke that ruined the podcast, right?
No.
Okay, good.
But you can find me at Jordan Modro on my Twitter, Instagram. Follow my band at St. Cloud. Actually, I just remembered I do have, it's fucking ironic, I have a little bit of Avion Roe news that we haven't put out to the world yet, and I figure I might as well just put it out here for
exclusive
listening.
Here we go.
The 10-year of the Artifiction is May 3rd, and we are dropping a little some music on like streaming services and stuff, like some old demos that we put out, some live stuff. And stuff like that. So
nice, man. That's awesome.
You heard it here first, motherfucker.
That's crazy. I thought you guys were dead, bro. Oh my god.
Oh, we are.
Exclusive
Don't worry.
news.
Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
We are.
He's like, it's just me going.
It's just a cash grab.
There's nothing else. I even had it in my head like to kind of like fuck with people and post pictures and be like, oh, what are they up to? And just be like, it's just music, have fun. Like, go listen to my new band. Like,
it's just demos.
As rude as that is, it's
you
not even
should
demos.
do that.
It's just like
that's the move.
Like old songs that we like.
Still available on iTunes.
Oh, yeah, it's still up there. Go listen to it.
Look at that.
I appreciate everybody.
Listen, bro. If you don't fucking wear a jean shirt the next time you're on this show,
didn't Josh already get divorced?
I'm gonna be so fucking pissed off at you, bro.
I hope
Dude,
not.
what?
If you don't come in,
I saw his Facebook and it went from like married to like in a relationship to like single, and I was like, okay, I haven't talked to this guy in a while. I hope not.
He's like news to me.
You've blown his mind.
Hey, I don't know. I haven't
Jordan's out.
talked to any
Jordan
of them
gets
since
bounced.
Warped Tour.
Anyway, May 3rd, go fucking you'll get to check that out. And
apparently nobody was supposed to know that Josh was divorced.
Hopefully in
it's cool, bro. It's 2 hours long. We're editing like 45 minutes out of this podcast.
I'm like, that's my business. Like, that's not my business, man. And yeah, go check out St. Cloud's album.
Hey, you know what? If you don't want people to know it, then don't put it on Facebook because I'm gonna talk about it.
No. It's just not my business. That's all.
If
Jordan didn't say anything. I'm the rude one.
If you don't want to listen to Avion Roe or St. Cloud, you can find Jordan at your nearest dispensary, smoking 8 joints, and
or at Pirates Park, taking in the great landscape,
or in the middle of the Andromeda Galaxy, in the middle of the fucking black hole that he's in right now. He's out. I thought he was taking his headphones out. I thought he was
Nah.
I thought he was like, I'm over it.
What other private information can I dump on him before he leaves? Let's make his life awkward this week.
Make my life awkward? I mean...
He's like, it already is awkward, bro. I'm sitting in a dark-ass room listening to I Hate the Scene. What are you talking about?
There was the one time I watched his merch guy contract herpes live. That was awkward.
Oh, my God.
Yo. R.I.P. Caitlyn.
Jordan's like, I'm not in this anymore about it. R.I.P. Caitlyn. Wow.
Yeah, this girl got banned from Warped Tour, and she goes, "It's fine. I'm gonna dye my hair, get a different ID, and I'll be back tomorrow." I go, "Well, you're not getting guest listed by me because they sent a press release to several bands that said not to guest list these two specific girls because of disease and prostitution."
Oh my gosh!
It said the spread of disease and prostitution because they were
Can you imagine
essentially
being that infamous.
they were essentially sucking their way on the tour, and yeah. Don't.
Jordan's response, can you imagine being that infamous? That
She was
great.
You met her.
Like,
she was
that,
proud.
like the business side of like a music festival is like going to their offices and like typing up a fucking Word document
and
of
then
like
sending it to 10 bands specifically that had contact with her. I got
can't even
told, hey,
imagine
you
being
can't
that
bring that
infamous.
girl on our bus. We can't be seen with her. Oh, my bad. Sorry you introduced me to her.
Yo. That's
Dang.
terrible.
I miss touring. God
That's
damn it.
terrible.
Summer 16 was the best and worst tour of my life. Johnny, where can they find you? Did we already go to Johnny?
Find me at the Undertaking Rocks. Just band stuff.
Or
I hang
Petco
around
Park?
there. So
Probably not.
what's that?
Or probably
Petco?
find Austin at Petco Park.
Austin will be at Petco. Yeah, he lives there. That's where he went.
go ahead, air out his
That's where
personal
he took his
life while he's
dog
trying
out.
to
Yeah,
shout out.
he's like, I got to make a lap around the stadium.
He's like, I can either go look at the stadium or participate, and I hate the scene. I'm gonna go look at the stadium.
He just rubs the side of the building.
Bring your dog to the park day.
He
I
probably-
love bring your
he's
dog to
probably-
the park day because my ex loves baseball. Sorry, Kalina. But you're
You know what's great is he probably doesn't even pay for tickets. He probably just hangs out in like that little like free area where you can sit and watch the games. Where they have all the fucking, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh my
He's gonna
God.
come on with this. He's gonna come on with his fucking box season pass next time. He's like, I have box pass.
Yeah.
Season pass, bro.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't have used our Undertaking tickets so quickly and bring them back because now they're never gonna want to come back.
No, they won't. Johnny.
We
will just
love
come
you
back.
guys.
I'll
We
go
love
see
you
you.
guys.
Johnny will be back. Austin will pop in and disappear. My dog.
Shit, I might not come on now. Now I'm afraid you're gonna fucking like Nardwar me and be like, I found out something from your personal
Don't put your
life."
fucking relationship status on Facebook, Jordan, because
Nardwar.
I will know.
Holy shit! A Nardwar fucking reference? What is
Yeah,
this?
isn't that a fine, Jamie? Isn't that a fine? Yeah, we don't talk about that guy.
I'm gonna talk about
Good show.
Nardwar.
Brian, where
You
can
are.
they
I
find
hate
you?
the scene. We have to know.
You can find me at Brian of Death on Instagram and the tweet. You can also find my podcast, The Common Chaos, on Instagram and Twitter at The Common Chaos or commonchaos.net. Check it out. Got a new episode out there for you. Matt, where can they find you? What are we doing next week, baby?
So next week we have a couple options for guests. I'm not going to tell you what they are because then I'll look stupid when they don't come through. I will tell you this though. We originally had an Aussie band scheduled in 2 weeks, but guess what? They just got booked for a show. So I'm happy for them. They're going to postpone till the 22nd. We'll live with that because they get to tour again. So check out May 22nd. We're going to have Stuck Out. Is the 22nd Friday? Because they're so fucking far ahead of us, 15 hours, that they are actually the day ahead when we do the interview.
Yeah.
So May 22nd is a Saturday for them, but it's going to be the 21st for us. It'll be 1 o'clock in the afternoon for them, and they will be on the show. If you want, you can find me on Instagram at iHateTheScene, Twitter, IHATETheScene, because some dumb son of a bitch stole my Twitter handle.
Nicholas Giberson, aside from your very short and stupid stint in the band My Children, My Bride, I will have to warn you, if you don't give us our fucking screen name back, I will make sure that not only does FSU fuck you up, but maybe the entire goddamn state of Florida.
Jamie,
Give
is
us back
FSU
the
still a
fucking
thing?
screen name.
No, not the school. Those stupid skinhead white racist gang headbanger dudes. Yeah, they're not a thing anymore. I don't think.
Oh.
Anyways, you
Still,
can
give us
find
back
us
the screen.
every Friday night. We are streaming this motherfucker live. We've been doing it for a year straight. We're going to do it for another year straight. And after that, if we're not making money, I'll probably just start selling drugs. Twitch.tv/IHateTheScene. Facebook.com/IHateTheScene. And the most important one, Brian, my kids are going hungry because you're not following this shit, okay? So youtube.com/C/IHateTheScene, okay? It's very important. You follow that or I won't be able to eat. Can't feed my kids Chick-fil-A. No homophobia chicken. No dinner. You can find all those social media links at ihatethescene.com, and we'll continue to keep bringing you amazing guests. and good banter. And if you get divorced, I will for sure bring that up on a future episode. Sorry.
Bitter Rose, why don't you have you and all your OnlyFans followers subscribe to our podcast on YouTube? Because that's the only way. It's the only way that Matt can feed his fucking family. If you just heard that, so if any of you are on OnlyFans and have
it's
thirsty
a lie. He's
subs,
just trying to be a good wingman, so I can see you naked. Just it's please, it's whatever.
What?
Huh? Anyways, we will be back next week. I don't know the guest. It should be something cool. It might be nostalgic. It might be someone. You know what? I'm gonna purposely start bringing shitty guests so we can start kicking people off. We've had too many good guests. We need the shitty bands. Hey, Jamie, book Black Veil Brides. Yeah, book that.
We're gonna have first 3 shitty bands. We're gonna have My American Heart, Idiot Pilot. What's the next one? Fucking Amber
Why
one.
Idiot Pilot? You liked them.
Is My American Heart considered a shitty band?
Yeah.
No.
No, if you're Southern California, you think they're like classic scene.
Sorry, I meant yesterday.
Pittsburgh, and I think they're classic scene.
Unless My American Heart stole your songs, Matt Claiborne.
Oh no.
He claims forever since I met him that My American Heart stole several songs from him and used them to like put on their whatever their popular album was. He swears that happened.
You know what's so fucking crazy?
So we'll bring him back. Oh yeah, where the fuck was he?
Yeah, he's our friend. He's our real life friend. And he didn't even come on the show? It's probably because he's got people hacking his Facebook and shit. He's probably fucking...
He did have that happen, but I take it back. I actually forgot to send Matt a link. My fault.
Oh, sorry, Matt. Our bad.
Shit, I was only going to be on here for like a half hour, and I ended up staying the whole fucking time.
We were only asking for 5 to 15-minute appearances, but then no one showed up. So shouts to Avion Roe making a comeback. Shouts to The Undertaking. Shouts to Dropout Kingz and Attack. All those great bands were featured tonight and showed up, so good on them. Make sure you buy all their albums, vinyl, merch, multiple vinyl variants. I swear to God, if The Undertaking comes out with a new vinyl variant and fucks up my limited run that I just bought, I'm going to be so pissed off because I did that with another band. I bought the vinyl and they had a new variant that was like blood red, and I was like, I already bought one.
No, I think we just got the 2.
All right, good. Keep it that way. Oh, you know what? I bet you they'll come out with a brown and yellow splatter vinyl.
The Padres special.
Dang, the Padres special. It'll have the font and everything.
Yeah, the Tatis. Tatis would be on the front of instead of our image.
Oh, he's on the cover of MLB The Show. I'll be playing that.
I know.
And what day is it? 17th. So yeah, Tuesday I think it comes out. Be jamming that. Any last words from any of y'all before we sign out of this incredibly long podcast?
Congrats on 1 year. That's a big deal.
Yeah. Thank you, Johnny. We appreciate it. And thank you guys for coming on. Honestly, this is a fun ass show. Sure. You know, we don't always do 3 hours, but if I can do it.
But if we do,
the party.
I'm glad I did it with a boner.
Do it with some dope peeps. Appreciate Wetzel for hanging out with us for a short period. Austin from The Undertaking also for hanging out with us. You guys are awesome.
And bailing.
Hey, he had dogs. His dogs were barking. Does anybody know that phrase? Does anybody know what that is? My dogs.
Yeah, when your feet are hurting.
Okay, I didn't hear this until my 43-year-old friend said that, and I was like, "What are you saying?" And he's like, "My dogs are barking."
43-year-old friend.
He's not 43. He's like 38. It's JJ.
Gross.
It's definitely an old person thing to say.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Hate breed. Terror.
Brian, do you have any inappropriate joke for the outro?
Yeah. So earlier I was stroking my dick, and as I.
I knew I was fucked.